All right, what's going on, Conscious Crew? It is your favorite breakdown commentator. Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. So y'all already know what the hell we're here to get into. It is a lot going on, honey. Like a lot, girl. I'm just ready for ice to come and scoop everybody ass up, baby. We got to get into it. Before we do so, please go ahead and thumbs up the video until it's absolutely stuck. You guys know that thumbing up the video not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you are thumbing up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another conscious crew member and telling them to get their blood asses into the sanctuary, because the king is in fact king. Okay, what's up? Make sure that you guys are subscribe, because we are all purpose platform here, girl. It just be so much fun on y'all. I need a team, bitch. I'm building upon my team, girl. But teamwork won't have to make the dream work, girl. If y'all interested in being, girl, some a showrunner for Consciouztv, honey, email me at consciouztv@gmail.com, baby, because I'm gonna need all of that, girl. I'm not gonna be able to do this by myself, child. The level of things we have to get into, the plenty of genres that have to be gotten into, honey, and it's only one CTV. It's gonna take an empire at this point. All right. Nonetheless, child, subscribe to the platform. Make sure that you have your notification bell set to all. And if you enjoy everything that the king does here, all donation information is in the description box below. $ Consciouztv on Consciouztv Cash App and or paypal.me/Consciouztv. All donation information is in the description box below. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and simply push the hell on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, what is going on, Conscious Crew? Let me speak to you guys in the building. Please run those likes all the way up. What's going on, baby C? Hey, my Rumors and Tea. Thank you. Shout out to my beautiful moderator, Rumors and Tea girl, because she's the one who gathered the thing, child. So this is a Consciouztv episode presented and sponsored by Rumors and Tea. Also, what's going on? I am running a zoo. Oh, yes, baby, you are. What's going on, honey? Hey, Darius, long time no here, child. You know, I know you love supporting felons and everything, child. So it's just so nice, you know, that you coming over here giving the Consciouztv some motherfucking love. Hi. Okay, I was about to put out an Amber Alert on you, child. What's going on, Darius? Hey, Iron Gardner. Hey, Star. Hey, JH. What's going on, Spiritual Read? Hey, Joshua Wall. What's going on, honey? Hey, my Jessica. Hey, boo. Sending you light and love, my love. Sending you prayers, boo. Love you long time. What is going on, Carolyn? Hey, Sherry. What's going on? Hi. Hey, everybody. What's going on? You in this name. Tracy. You in this name, child. Hi. What's going on, Ari? Hey, it's me. Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's all love, all right. It's all motherfucking love, all right. Darius, honey, you know, y'all be having an interesting way, child, a loving folk around here, child. But, you know, that's another story for another day. What's going on, Queen Keish? Hey, boo. All right, so let's get into it, you guys. There's a lot that's been going on. But first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for donating to the platform. All of your resources go back into the platform in one way or another, whether it's me putting people on payroll, whether it's upgrading software, paying for StreamYard, like your coin be coining. So thank you guys, because we were able to use all of you guys' cash donation to upgrade our equipment. So shout out to the almost $1,000 camera bitch that we got on this mother. Okay, I'm gonna have to find someone else to stream through as well, because StreamYard only allows you to stream at 1080p, but our new camera shoots at 4K and beyond. So we may be finding us a new streaming home, which is probably time for us to do that anyway, because StreamYard just be doing a little bit too much to be costing as much money as it does every month, which for me is around of about $100, because we got the premium package. There is all hell breaking loose in the LGBT community, particularly the T part of the alphabet, girl. Our very own trans activist, Hope Giselle, had a lot to get off her chest, girl, and she let it have. And I don't think I've seen Hope Giselle like this in a very, 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 very long time. Now, I know that members of the LGBT community and non-members of the LGBT community kind of have a mixed energy toward Hope. I love Hope because she's absolutely unapologetic. She's staying 10 toes the fuck down. And this is a bitch she's going to die on this hill. Like, if there is like a Rosa Parks of the trans modern movement, girl, I would give that to Hope Giselle, hands them up, down. Always consistent, girl. Always willing to rise it up and tear it up on behalf of the Black community, Black women's community, LGBT community, Black trans community, girl. It's Miss Hope. That's also the reason why so many people also don't like her. You know, y'all don't really like revolutionary ass Negroes. Y'all don't like strong and emboldened ass people who don't bend the knee, girl. You know, y'all don't like folk who really be speaking truth to power, because oftentimes those people speak to the dismantling of the very systems that a lot of y'all don't want to admit that y'all enjoy benefiting from. So a lot of the emboldened girls, a lot of the I'm Black and I'm proud, I'm trans and I'm proud, I'm LGBT and I'm proud girls, okay, they get a lot of mixed energy from the Matrix and from the Mortals, okay? And Hope Giselle is one of those folk. Well, apparently, okay, because I've been trying to gather up the intel and the context for y'all, child. And it all started with Pose actress Indya Moore. You guys know FX hit show Pose. I think Pose had 2 seasons, very LGBT centered, covered a lot of the stories of Black LGBT men, Black and Latino trans women. Well, Indya Moore is one of the trans women and one of the actresses on the show. And she recently spoke out via social media because she's very upset regarding a lot of the things that are going on within this climate right now, particularly this narrative that the extreme alt-right and Donald Trump are pushing against the trans community being terrorists and domestic terrorists, and are attempting to push very strong anti-trans legislation, which you guys know they've been trying to push hardcore anti-LGBT legislation even prior to Trump's administration. You know, Florida has had it going on, you know, the past 4 years as it relates to literally attempting to witch hunt and drive the LGBT community out of the literal fucking state. This administration being so unapologetically sexist and unapologetically racist, unapologetically classist, unapologetically queer-phobic, are escalating and arousing all of those ancient demons that, you know, at some point in time, we thought as a collective, we finally had exercised and had grown up and evolved beyond. But this administration is really tempting a lot of people to get back in their bullshit and their low vibrationalness. People are biting the forbidden apple, girl. And so all hell is breaking loose. So Indya was very upset, and she took to her Instagram where she expressed how upset she was. She also gave love to those who are in support of the trans community, especially right now, because, you know, every community is going through it right now because of everything that's being done politically, girl. There is an assault on us all. So this would be the unilateral time, girl, for us to get our shit together and to combine our infinity stones and our rings like them Captain Planet assholes, baby, and get Thanos and his crew up out of her. Okay, but that's a little bit too much like right. She also called out her ex-director, Brian Murphy, who you guys know is a legendary writer, director, etc. He also is one of the 3 writers for Pose. I believe he wrote practically maybe all of season 1. She feel like he's not doing enough. She caught him to the carpet. And, you know, I'm going to let you guys hear what Indya had to say about all things going on and Brian motherfucking Murphy. What's going on, St. Marquise? Y'all run the likes up, child. All right, check out what you had to say, child.
If I'm upset with you, like, for
Oh yes, it's almost
like I
was like, is it Brian? That don't sound right. Ryan Murphy, not Brian Murphy. You know, he looks like a damn Brian. He looks like every bit of Brian, but it is technically Ryan Murphy. Thank you for that.
don't know, for not doing enough for Black folks, maybe for not doing enough for other marginalized groups. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who has ever actually done anything to help us, to take us out of poverty, to help us to not be struggling, to help us to not be in the center of violence all the time. Because seeing all of these reports that are coming out about what is really, really fucked up. Like, how you go from trans people are mentally ill and they need help to trans people are terrorists. How do you go to, oh, you know, you're a sissy boy. Look at you. You're weak. You're like, you know, like, you know, however they treat, you know, trans femmes that are being bullied, to you're a threat. Y'all can't make up your mind about how you want to view us, as weak and a target to bully, or as strong, bold, and a threat. Y'all don't know what to do. We really, really need y'all. Like, the fact that Ryan Murphy has been this silent, like, you really would, like, we really pissed you off that much, Ryan? Like, Ryan Murphy, you really, like, who upset you that much? Janet really pissed you off that much? Because Tanase Popa definitely actually threw potato chips in my face, for real. Even though he told the FX investigators that I was lying. You know, I can't tell you how much I have been reprimanded in my work, for standing up against mistreatment. I'm just like, I'm trying to understand, like, how is it that you could do something like Pose during Donald Trump's administration? And then, like, it's like, poof, you're gone. It's like garbage. It's like an embarrassment. Like, that's how it feels. Ryan Murphy, we need you to do more. You do need to address the racism, the violence, and the targeting of people on your productions, Ryan Murphy. Yes, you do. You do need to make sure that trans people are paid equally. Yes, Janet did the right thing.
All right, hold on for 1 second, you guys. Okay, it's a lot going on. All right, so that was, for those of you who are just coming in, this is why you should have your black eyes here on time. Okay, for those of you who are just coming in, this is trans actress Indya Moore, who starred on FX's Pose, directed by Ryan Murphy, who she's calling out for not being very vocal and visible right now at a time where trans folk are under attack via this administration. What's going on in the Ultimate TV? Now, under this comment section, a lot of fucking drama went down, okay? Because this is courtesy of the blog Gay Magazine. They posted these clips from Indya Moore's live stream, and there is a lot that unfolded in this comment section. I have come in tardy to the party, so I'm not able to give you guys the exact, but Hope Giselle, who we are about to listen to, was in this comment section as well. Since Gay Magazine posted this, a day ago, comments have since been deleted. People have post and delete, so it's a lot of shit missing from the comment section. But Hope Giselle, Black trans activist, she took to the Instagram blog and she said something to the equivalent of, I hope you guys will listen to Indya since you guys couldn't hear it from me, you know, a dark-skinned trans woman, you know. So she was kind of really addressing some colorism, you know, and I guess maybe what can be perceived as some pretty privilege, you know, that's really like a whole thing. And apparently this kind of attracted some noise, and Indya said some things in response to Hope, and apparently and allegedly Indya also took to her social media and did a post and delete where she practically brought up an old incident with Hope Giselle where Hope Giselle apparently invaded her privacy. This made Hope Giselle blow a motherfucking gasket, bitch. And so Hope Giselle took to her Instagram, and you're going to hear what she had to say, and she'll fill in all of the things because she addressed Indya. She also addresses another educator and Black trans woman by the name of Diamond Stylez, who apparently is not a big Hope Giselle fan. Hope Giselle clocked the shit out of Miss Stylez, girl. So I'm gonna let you guys hear from Hope in her own words. And you guys, thumbs up. We need all that. Run the likes up. Subscribe if you're new here. Moderators, please continue to rotate the links. If you guys enjoy everything that King does here, you can donate to the platform and all of that. I love you guys a long time. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. I know. All right, here's Hope, you guys. You guys know we've featured Hope here a few times. You know, she's in the trans activist circle with Angelica Ross, who was also in the comment section of Gay Magazines, speaking her mind. People were trying to drag T.S. Madison into this, etc., girl. So here's Hope Giselle.
Okay, so Indya, you wanted to do it? You wanted to bring this to social media? Let's do it, girl.
Now, before we get into this, I'm going to say, like, from what I'm trying to gather, like I said, I came in tardy for the party. So I am suspecting that Indya Moore might have taken what Hope Giselle said wrong. She might have taken it as some type of a dig, and then that resulted in her being petty and bringing up an old situation between her and Hope. And because Hope ain't really here for it, girl, because apparently, girl, she's just tired as hell and she just threw honey. And so, you know, this was One of them days where a bitch gonna get a shoe up their head, child. All right.
Let's bring it to social media. Let's have the conversation. But just like everybody else, I want you to understand, Miss Indya Moore, that the one thing that y'all are never going to be able to do is hang with a bitch that don't mind telling the truth. Because a lot of you pussy assholes don't like telling the truth because y'all are about an image. Y'all are about every motherfucking thing except the truth. And so here's the deal. Here's the deal. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it, but in case you haven't, you can watch it in between this video and the next video or whatever the fuck video, because I'm sick of these hoes believing that just because they have some sort of motherfucking what do you want to call it? Celebrity over me. Because y'all believe that y'all have 150 million thousand motherfucking followers, that a bitch is gonna be scared of y'all. But let me be motherfucking clear. All of you bitches can get it. Every single last one of you bitches can get it. And there's always gonna be a motherfucking receipt. Because for you to sit up there and bring some shit public as if I'm not gonna be able to air my own motherfucking tea because I can always admit when I'm wrong and that's why bitches fuck with me. You're gonna learn today, Miss Indya Moore. And then it's going to be fuck you. So I want to make it very clear in front of the entire world that as of now, it's fuck this bitch. It's fuck this bitch. And it's fuck any bitch out there that believes that because they are famous or they're a celebrity, that they're going to back me into a motherfucking corner and not say what the fuck I want to say. So here's the deal. What I can do to y'all is be very honest. And since Indya wanted to post it and put it in the motherfucking comments, I don't want y'all to have to wonder or guess. But I need y'all to understand that I'm never going to be a bitch that runs from accountability.
So Hope is about to spray her own tea because apparently Indya was in a comment section alluding to something that Hope Giselle can stand on full business about.
A couple of years ago, I met Indya Moore for the first time. And this was at the height of Pose. This was when Pose was doing the things. It was when Pose was really big. It was when Pose was all of the blah, 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 blahs and all of those things, right? So I will admit, I did some fucked up ass shit. I was dead ass wrong, y'all. I was dead ass wrong. Okay? I was dead wrong. When I met Indya gave me an opportunity to stay at her house because I was like on a red-eye flight to leave from New York to go somewhere else. And at the time, I was just going to stay in the airport. And when Indya heard that, Indya was like, no, my house is like right here or whatever the case may be. You can stay in my house. It's no big deal. So I was like, cool. When I get to Indya's house, Indya was like, oh, I don't really have a TV set up or whatever the case may be. Just use my laptop. So when Indya lets me use her laptop, it was an iMac. So, you know, messages are flying back and forth as I'm on this laptop trying to watch the Netflix. And because at this time, me and Indya were not close like that, Indya was still very much a celebrity to me. Curiosity is killing a motherfucking cat. So in the midst of the messages flying back and forth between Indya and her former partner, I snooped because I'm nosy. Because I think that everybody in situations like that will be nosy, especially when it's a celebrity and you got that newfound, like, oh my God, you get the giggles, you want to know what's going on. All of these different things are happening. And so
it's not rocket science, you guys. Indya Moore is an actress who played on the gay hit show Pose. Indya Moore took to social media to address everything going on around trans people and this administration and called out director Brian Murphy, who directed and wrote Pose. As a result of Gay Magazine, who's an Instagram blog page, posting some of the snippets from Indya Moore Instagram page, Hope Giselle jumped into the comment section to basically agree with Indya Moore by saying that I hope y'all listen to her because y'all damn sure didn't listen to me when I was saying this a few years ago. Because y'all don't want to hear this from dark-skinned people, dark-skinned Black women. I'm going to assume Indya Moore took that comment the wrong way and she made a smart comment back to Hope, alluding to something that took place in their past. Apparently, Indya Moore also went live and alluded more to whatever this elusive situation was between her and Hope. Hope didn't appreciate all the alluding and passive aggressiveness, so she took to social media to just say what the fuck the situation was and what she did to Indya, and then decided, you know, to off all of their goddamn heads. Okay? I hope that that's a great dissertation. Hope is going to continue to expound.
You nosy. I was nosy. And was that a right thing to do? No, that wasn't the right thing to do. No, it wasn't okay that I was nosy and I looked at the messages that were coming back and forth that were not my business. No, it was not okay. No, it was not okay for me to invade her fucking privacy. But 1, I was young. 2, I was starstruck. And 3, bitch, who the fuck wouldn't? If you was in Beyonce's house and you was on a laptop and her and Jay-Z are sexting back and forth, bitch, are you not gonna peep? Are you not gonna peep? Bitch, I peeped because I'm a human being. But I felt bad about it, y'all. I felt bad about it. I felt bad about it. And you know what I did? I told her and I told the partner.
Okay. Are you guys, do you guys understand? 2 years ago, she was flying out of the city and she was going to sleep at the airport. Indya, who was at the prime in her career as an actress on Pose, was like, girl, you don't got to do that. I got a place for you. You know, you can come sleep on my futon, etc. Hope, being what she calls starstruck and very appreciative, took the invite, and Indya decided to give her a tablet in order for her to watch television on because she didn't have a TV at the time. And I guess Indya's text messages or iCloud was connected to the tablet, so Hope could see the notifications going back and forth on the tablet she was using between Indya and her partner at the time. Instead of Hope just minding her business, she gave in to the forbidden fruit and partook in the tree of good and evil and knowledge, girl. And she decided to be nosy. And apparently, you know, Indya and her partner were being, I guess, sexual and salacious and saying some very funky, animalistic things, you know, unto each other. And Hope is going to get into the rest of that. Okay, just keep listening.
I told Indya and I told her partner. I said, hey, y'all, if I'm going to move into this relationship and this friendship with y'all, I can't move into this friendship with y'all with this on my chest because I feel bad, because y'all are great people and y'all are making me feel good and y'all are making me feel seen. And if I move into this friendship and I continue to keep going with this friendship and I have this on my chest, it's going to eat at me. So I need to be honest with y'all and tell y'all what I did. And I sat them down and I talked to both of them in front of a group of our peers, nonetheless. I'm not going to name those people, but there were people there that can account for this, that can tell y'all that that's exactly what the fuck happened. So this is not even a private conversation that I had with her and her ex-partner. This was a conversation that I had with her and her ex-partner in front of other people to make atonement for what I did because it was wrong. I should have never snooped through that girl's fucking messages. It wasn't okay. But between curiosity, between my age, between all of these other excuses that I can make, because they're excuses nonetheless, I did it.
To be honest, Darius said, I would never give someone my tablet to use knowing that my messages are linked to it. I don't think that Indya probably was mindful of that. Maybe she hadn't even been using her own tablet because, you know, when you just live it in the moment, you don't really think about how much shit your iCloud is connected to, like your TV, which can also display your messages, your tablet, etc. So I don't think that Indya was probably even really thinking about it. She just kind of gave her the tablet and probably forgot she had her own shit linked to the tablet and then the rest became history. But
and I owned up to it. Period, point blank. So I said these things, me and her stopped talking or whatever the case for a minute, X, Y, and Z. And then after a couple of years or whatever go by, me and India have a conversation. Now we have this conversation, and I have the screenshots of some of the messages of me trying to have this conversation. So why India is over there in them IG comments on Gay Magazine talking about, oh, Hope has never done her due diligence to make amends for it. As a matter of fact, let me pull it up so y'all can see the screenshots of how we both agreed that we were going to make amends for this situation. Let me pull it up. Because what these hoes are going to start to realize is that if you're going to try to insinuate things on some indirect shit on the internet about Hope Giselle, you got to know this. Y'all bitches are the motherfuckers that are afraid of losing.
Okay, so, you know, because I be having to keep y'all up to date, girl, because even though y'all be calling yourselves listening, y'all still don't even be freaking listening. So, Hope Giselle, who could have got away with this, decided instead of doing that, she wanted to be honest with Angelica because, you know, she wanted the becoming friendship to be on the proper terms. So she admitted and exposed the fact that she had looked at the text exchange, etc. There was a conversation, etc. And apparently, you know, it was understood. They had whatever conversation they needed to be having about it. It was all right, etc. Everything was fine.
Brand deals. You girls are the motherfuckers that are afraid of people not liking you. You girls are afraid of the reputation not being what the reputation is. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, okay? Let me be very clear, because what's for me, I'm gonna get it. What's for me is what I'm gonna get. There's never gonna be a thing that is for me that I'm not gonna get. So I just need y'all to understand that in the way that y'all are afraid of these people, and in the way that y'all are afraid of telling the real truth, and the way that you think you were gonna get me together because of X, Y, and Z, girl, you'll never. I really need for my iPhotos and stuff, because I took screenshots on my phone and didn't make sure they got to my computer. Okay, but when they pop up on this computer, and even if I have to post them in my stories later, bitch, I will. But there are receipts of me trying to do exactly what she said that I didn't try to do, which is make good on this entire situation. Okay.
Okay, so do y'all understand? Are y'all clocking it? So Angelica rebrings that situation up from years ago that they had already had a discussion about, they had already made amends about, because I think she misunderstood Hope's statement in the comment section of Gay Magazine. And she also, India that is, claimed that Hope never made right. Hope is dispelling all of that. She's like, bitch, you're not gonna frame me with my own tea. Yeah, I did it. And we talked about it. I was a woman about it. I owned up to it. We made good on it. So the fact that you're bringing this shit up years later after we had already put this underneath the rug, we had already resolved this, and then you're lying, saying that there was never no recourse. So Hope is addressing India's foolishness.
And let me be very clear, Day, there is going to be unity, but I don't fuck with that bitch. I'm still going to defend her, but I don't fuck with that bitch. I'm still going to ride 10 toes down with her, but that don't mean I got to be her friend or her sister or her family. Because at the end of the day, if something like this and me calling out colorism is going to piss you off and make you pull up some shit from years ago that you said you was okay with, that you said we squashed, that you said we were good with.
So that's what it was. Okay, so I had it right. She just confirmed it. So when Hope put in the comment section, I hope y'all listen to Angelica, since y'all didn't want to hear that from me when I said the same thing X amount of months ago or a year ago, because y'all don't want to hear that from a dark-skinned woman. Obviously, India being of lighter complexion, I guess India misread what Hope was saying, even though Hope was agreeing with India, and Hope was really just calling out the general public, those who, to her point, can't take a message when it's coming from a strong, black, dark-skinned woman. But if it's coming from a woman who's considered more socially acceptable or who is considered beautiful by this society's given standards, then that message can be heard, received, and internalized. So I think Indya misread it and then clapped back at Hope over a misunderstanding and brought up some old ass shit that had already been addressed, and now we here.
Girl, you can kiss my ass, suck the last pieces of the dick that I don't have no more, and going on about your business. Me and Indya had a conversation about this. And the thing that I think is a fucking problem is not the fact that I called out colorism. It's the fact that you and that same partner that you are so motherfucking pressed about it, you say, oh, this partner hurt me and you hurt me. No, this partner had a preference for dark-skinned girls who was thick as fuck, and you were the anomaly. And then you realized that that partner liked dark-skinned thick girls, and that became a fucking problem. And every single time I open my motherfucking mouth, you're reminded that that partner had a persuasion for dark-skinned thick girls, and you were the anomaly, and now you're pressed. And that's the part that you won't say. While you over there smoking all the motherfucking herbs and burning a fucking hole in your brain.
Ooh.
That is the part that you won't say. While you over there smoking all of those fucking herbs mixed in with your weed and all of this, but you get on the internet after smoking all of that shit, and you go back and forth with yourself. And you're having all of these Looney Tune ass breakdowns by yourself in front of the camera. And you sit around and you pretend like everybody is supposed to cry for you when you pop up from one of your hiatuses after saying in your Summer Walker voice that you're done with this shit. Eat the rich. Fuck capitalism. Palestine, 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 Palestine. But when you need a coin, you're on one of these motherfucking red carpets, bitch. Which one is it gonna be? When you need a coin, it's not fuck Palestine. When you need a coin, and all of this other bullshit, all of those things that you be talking about go out of the motherfucking window. All of those motherfucking things that you be talking about on that page go out of the motherfucking window when you need a coin. Because you won't show up for the Louis Vuitton when you need a coin. You're going to show up for the motherfucking red carpets when you need a coin. You're very complicit in the motherfucking system so long as you can get a couple of dollars to sustain yourself for a couple of years and disappear, Summer Walker. You're complicit in the system so long as you can make a couple $100,000 and pay off a couple of bills and do all of this and the that's. That's when you complicit in the system, bitch. But then when your money...
She didn't address somebody's private situation in front of anybody. She gave the apology and the reconciliation and gave the confession in front of whomever was there. She didn't go into detail about what she saw. She just let her know that she had did something inappropriate by looking in her messages that were coming across the tablet that had been lended to her. And Hope Giselle apparently did that intentionally so that there could be a line of witnesses to account for the fact that she took responsibility, something that Indya wouldn't even have known that Hope had even did. Like, Hope literally could have invaded that lady's privacy, saw all her goddamn shit, and just held on to that and tiptoed on out the sanctuary very quietly. The only reason why Indya even knew what had happened is because Hope had enough integrity to own it. And she didn't want to leave that lady's house without letting her know that she had disrespected her. And she wanted to apologize, etc. They talked about it. They cleared it up. And now Indya is bringing that shit up X amount of years later because she misunderstood what Hope was saying underneath this blog.
Is low, or when your money is right and it's stacked up enough, you want to get on the motherfucking internet and act like you so motherfucking Earth Mother Goddess. Oh, I'm so against all of the patriarchy and all of the bullshit. No, bitch, you're against being broke. You've gotten a taste of what it means to step on the other side. You've gotten a taste of what it means to not have to look at that bank account. You've gotten a taste of what it means to not have to look at the motherfucking receipts, bitch. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. But the one thing that Hope has never motherfucking been is afraid to say when she is wrong. And what I did to you, India, was dead motherfucking wrong. But bitch, what you will not do is think you're gonna bring some motherfucking shit to the streets and I'm not gonna meet you there. That's what you won't do, bitch, because I'm not gonna go back and forth with you in the comments and you ain't no fighter. So it's not even worth me saying I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Because you're not a fighter. You're not a fighter. So it does me no fucking service to say I'm gonna slap the dog shit out of you when I see you. But what you won't motherfucking do is play on my motherfucking name on this goddamn internet and make it seem to people like I've done some major transgression to you when what this is really about, what this is really about is that same colorism that you refuse to acknowledge most of the time is the colorism that reversed itself on you with a partner who really was interested in dark-skinned women. And that's not my motherfucking fault. And that's exactly what she's gonna do. She's gonna get on this motherfucking internet and she's gonna cry and she's gonna smoke a fucking spliff filled with rose petals and every motherfucking thing else. She's gonna get on this motherfucking internet and she's gonna use her light skin privilege, the same motherfucking colorist shit that she said that she understands, but she's gonna use it for her favor. Now she's gonna use it in her favor and make it seem like Hope is a big bad bully who don't like her and all of this other bullshit when no, bitch, you brought it here. My comment simply said, when I got on the internet and cried about Kamala Harris, those same fucking comments that are sitting there talking about India, we support you, we see you, we understand, and this and that. Those same motherfuckers, when I was crying, the advocate, the activist, not the actress. Not the bitch that show up when she need a couple of dollars and to remain relevant in the motherfucking public. The activist, the advocate, the bitch that is being acknowledged by BET, the Black Institute, the CBC, the Congressional Black Caucus, bitch. The activist got on there. The bitch that's doing work got on there. The bitch that makes sure all of you bitches can go and work in some of the places that y'all work in. Bitch, y'all don't know what the fuck I do. Bitch, India, you don't know what the fuck I do? How dare some of you hoes? And you think because you motherfucking famous, bitch, I don't see none of that shit. Y'all were used. Bitch, you're famous because you were used by a white queen who don't give a fuck about none of us. Bitch. And now you gonna sit on this motherfucking internet and cry like you didn't expect it. But when I said it, it was a problem. When Angelica came and said it, it was a problem. When the dark-skinned girls open up our mouth and tell y'all about how these systems are fucking us up and fucking us over, everybody wants to claim that we're the dark-skinned, mad black woman trope. But these light-skinned girls get on here and cry, and everybody all of a sudden can find this empathy. And instead of y'all standing with us, standing behind us, standing beside us as our motherfucking sisters, y'all let us get drugged through the fucking mud and don't say nothing. Bitch, you sit up here talking about, oh, I'm creating division. Oh, I'm creating division. But bitch, you didn't create anything when them people came for us. When them people came for me and Angelica, bitch, you were quiet. You were getting married in the Alps or some shit. When people are coming for the dark-skinned black trans girls, you hoes be out there somewhere living in your motherfucking privilege. I got on Gay Magazine's comments and I simply said, I hope that y'all can find more empathy and y'all can remain empathetic to what India is saying, because y'all could not do that when I said it 9 fucking months ago. When Kamala fucking lost, I was in South Africa, bitch. It hit me like a ton of bricks. That's why I got on the fucking internet crying. I wasn't expecting to be fucking crying. I had been crying for an hour and a half.
Everybody, we know she's live. I know she's live. I mean, what do you want me to do? To run 3 different live streams at once? We got it. It's all coming. We're pulling it all up. We know. Thank you all.
Before I got on that video, and I was trying to contain it, but bitch, when you're a black trans woman who is visibly black and you know how you're going to be affected with this shit, it just comes out. And the whole fucking comment section was, oh, Hope is dramatic. Oh, girl, you need to shut up. Oh, girl, I don't know, she do too much. The whole comment section was people disrespecting me for feeling scared and afraid of what was going to happen. And look at it. We're living the same things that I was crying about that y'all said were not going to fucking happen. Now look at it. We living in it. And because Indya Moore got on here and cried about it, now all of a sudden you bitches give a fuck. Now y'all got so much motherfucking empathy. Fuck y'all. And fuck that bitch too. Because you have the unmitigated goal, instead of standing with me as my sister, to say, you know what? Hope I saw that video. And you're absolutely right. We have to all stand up for each other. In my comments, I said that. As a matter of fact, let me go to Instagram. Let me read what y'all, let me read to you all what I said word for word. Let me read to you all what the fuck I said word for word, since bitches want to act motherfucking stupid. Since bitches want to act dumb. Let me read to y'all what the fuck I said word for word. Since hoes want to act like they got fucking amnesia and get on there and think they gonna motherfucking come for me. Like I don't know how to tell the truth. Bitch, you hoes are afraid to tell the truth. I tell on myself, bitch, I looked at it. I went through your fucking messages. I regretted that shit, and then I came and told you, bitch. In front of people, bitch. I'm a real bitch. If nobody else gave a fuck about you, bitch, I did. Them hoes was using you for trips, bitch. All of them hoes that you claim was your friends, bitch, they all, every single time you were around, them hoes never even pretended to open their wallet, ho. You have so much triggered for me, bitch. Fuck you. You need to have you need to be triggered by them bitches that used you to get out of the country for 2 and 3 fucking years. A bunch of bitches that couldn't afford a trip to save their motherfucking life, and you footing the bill. You footing the bill. You footing the bill, bitch. And where they at now? The fuck out of here. So the thing that got you triggered, Miss Moore, is me saying, I remember when I cried after Kamala lost for the very same reasons that I saw coming down the pipeline. And those comments were some of the most disgusting that I've seen in a while. I hope that y'all treat India differently and then investigate why you had less empathy when it was someone else to begin with. Let me read that part again, because I don't understand how a bitch can be upset and say that I'm trying to be divisive when I literally said, and I quote, let me read it again. Go to Gay Magazine's comments if you want to understand and you want to make sure that I'm not misrepresenting myself, but I'm reading it word for word. Let me repeat that part again, since Indya Moore is so motherfucking mad and thought she was going to silence me because you got a whole bunch of followers. Bitch, fuck you and them followers, ho. Book another movie. What I said was, I saw this coming down the pipeline, and those comments were some of the most disgusting I've seen in a while. I hope that y'all treat India differently and then investigate why you had less empathy when it was coming from someone else to begin with. Okay? Then I went on to say, trans folks are being targeted, and some of you think that because you don't identify as such, that you are exempt. We all need each other. And I hope that what made you all mock me last November won't cloud your minds now. And Indya Moore said that was divisive. Indya Moore said that that was disrespectful. Because Indya Moore lied about being okay and lied about thinking that and lied about telling me that we were good and that we were square. Bitch, I don't fuck with you. I ain't bother you. I don't get on here and talk shit about none of you hoes. And every single one of you bitches, all of you light-skinned bitches, except for MJ. Except for MJ. Let me be very clear. Except for MJ. All the rest of you bitches are all sitting around trying to call me a bully and make me a bully because you hoes don't know how to be honest. Because y'all are worried about what a bitch gonna think about y'all. Where the fuck was the disrespect in me saying that I hope that they treat you differently? Where the fuck was the disrespect and me saying that I hope that they find more empathy and that we all need to work together? Make it make sense, ho? But you want to get in the motherfucking Gay Magazine comments because you think you got visibility and you was going to make people go, ooh, well, what did Hope do? This is what Hope did. This is what Hope did. You hoes ain't gonna never. You hoes ain't gonna never make me ashamed, bitch. Y'all never gonna make me ashamed for growing. I did it. I apologize. We had a conversation. Now what? Because if you weren't square, if you weren't okay with the apology, India, all you had to do was say so. If you wasn't okay with the apology.
Because in my trainer voice, I ain't scared of nothing. I ain't ashamed of nothing that I do, bitch.
Apology, India, all you had to do was say so. All you had to do was say so. But your mind is fucked up. Your mind is fucked up. Because you over there in the mountains of Caucasus smoking any motherfucking thing that they bring to you, and then you hop on motherfucking line in a psychosis, yelling and screaming and hollering, and your little followers will hang on every single motherfucking word that you said because they believe that somehow they're going to be able to get adjacency to some sort of fame if they sycophant your ass to death. All of you bitches are some fake ass hoes. All of you hoes have had way more of a leg up than me. And every single time I turn around, you hoes are turning around and trying to make it seem like I'm the motherfucker that's pulling y'all back, and like I'm the motherfucker that's stopping bags and all of this other bullshit. Bitch, I am a motherfucking, if I'm being honest, to a lot of these people, I am an influencer. That's it. And I ain't even a big influencer. Let's be very fucking clear about that, bitch. And a lot of you hoes are upset and mad because every motherfucking time y'all think I've disappeared, and every motherfucking time y'all think a bitch ain't got another step to take, every single time y'all think y'all close the door and shut it behind you so that Hope Giselle cannot get into it, and y'all turn around and the bitch is in the room, y'all be mad as fuck. Y'all be mad as fuck every single time you bitches turn around and Hope Giselle is in a room that y'all bitches thought y'all was gonna lock me out of. I built this shit from the ground up, and that's why people fuck with me, ho. Because I'm not afraid to come on here and say, yes, I did something wrong to her. Because I'm not afraid to come on here and say, oh, bitch, I did it. And every single time that you and Raquel Willis and all the rest of these mad hoes, Lena Bloom and all the rest of you bitches, I'm naming names because I'm sick of you bitches. I'm sick of playing nice with you hoes on the internet and playing nice with you hoes in these pictures. All of you bitches is jealous. All of you bitches is bum ass, whack ass, lame ass, stupid ass bitches that are out here befriending the white people that y'all claim that y'all can't stand to get a leg up. And y'all be fucking pressed and fucking pissed off when y'all see that Hope Giselle don't need that. I don't need white gatekeepers. And bitch, you wanted it so motherfucking bad, now you got it, ho. Now you got it, ho. All y'all hoes can get it. Fuck all you bitches. Because I've been nothing more than supportive to all of you hoes. Even when you bitches don't fuck with me. Even when you bitches didn't 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 fuck with me. On hand, bitch. I ain't had to look too hard for it, bitch. I'm sick of all of you hoes. So today, India got all y'all in trouble. So now we don't have to play nice no more. Now we don't have to play nice no more. India got all of you bitches in trouble. Fuck all of y'all. I'm not doing the nicety nice things for social media anymore to make y'all look good while y'all continue to say that I'm not shit, and while y'all continue to say that I'm not a nice girl, and while y'all continue to call me a bully. When all y'all motherfuckers do is use the connections that you have to white butch queens to set yourself apart from the other girls in community, because y'all don't really want to be in black community. Y'all don't really want to hang out with the girls. Y'all don't really want to get down and dirty with the people. You know why I'm sustained?
Black cover boy. Don't do that to Hope. Hope ain't no goddamn Kanye West of the trans community. Girl, that is not a compliment. Hope is in the Malcolm X of the trans community, child. Kanye West is not a compliment. And she don't just speak her truth. She speak the truth. She speak truth to power. Let's be very exact and precise, because we ain't got enough people all as it is already on the front line doing this work to begin with. And those who do, you know, let's make sure that we crown them and respect them accordingly.
You know why I'm sustained in this motherfucking business and you hoes can't take it? It's because I don't just hang around with the affluent girls.
Got it, black couple boy.
I don't just hang around with the girls who have been on TV, bitch. I'm hanging out with the sex workers. I'm hanging out with the lunch ladies. I'm hanging out with the girls that do high-paid escorts. I'm hanging out with the motherfucking OnlyFans bitches. I'm hanging out with the celebrity girls. I'm hanging out with the cis women. I'm hanging out with the trans men. I'm hanging out with the non-binary people. And bitch, I am going 10 toes down for all of them hoes. And they all know it, bitch. All of y'all are supposed to be motherfucking activists and advocates and all this other bullshit, but I don't see y'all with nobody but the same fucking hoes, bitch. I built community in the community, bitch. You can walk to any motherfucking ledge of the community and ask about Hope, Giselle, and bitch, somebody know me. Personally. Somebody got my number. Personally. Somebody has gotten resources from me. Personally. Not through some motherfucking organization or grant funding. Bitch, any money that I've ever given to a bitch came out of my motherfucking pockets. Any money that has ever been given to the community from me has come out of my pockets, bitch. Mine. Money that I worked hard for. Not grant funding that was given to me by somebody else. Mine, bitch. Light bills were paid with my money. Kids were fed with my money. Mine. Mine. Y'all claim that y'all care about the trans community, but y'all don't never talk about trans men. Give me 5 trans men that you talk to on a regular basis. I'll wait. Give me 5 non-binary people that you talk to on a regular basis that aren't famous. I'll wait. Regular basis. I'll wait. I'll wait. I will wait. But y'all want to get on this motherfucking internet and play like y'all are so much better than me. Because y'all get on these motherfucking internet and be fake with people. And y'all throw slick shots and y'all are indirect and all of this other bullshit. I'm the bad guy because I don't mind getting on here and being honest. I don't mind getting on here and naming names. So y'all can go to that little comment section over there in Gay Magazine. And I don't know how Madison got drug into this, but I'm going to need y'all to stop because I ain't got time for that either. However Madison got drug into this, can we please stop? Because Madison does her big one for the black people. As far as I am concerned, any other extra beef, I don't want that shit in my comment section. I'm here to talk about the person that felt like they was going to make this shit a big deal because you thought you were going to embarrass me with my truth, bitch. I did something wrong. And I first of all, I confessed that to you. Diamond Styles said it plenty of times. Hope you blame the girls and been fake before. Fuck Diamond Styles. You know.
Okay, so before we get into Diamond Styles, for those of you who don't know who the hell Diamond Styles is a long-standing voice for the millennial Black trans community and activist, and the executive director of Black Trans Community. She started her activism at 17 when she won a First Amendment rights lawsuit against the I can't even fucking speak. The Indianapolis public school system, a victory that allows her to go to the prom in a gender-affirming gown instead of a tuxedo at 19. She was the first openly trans woman to attend the legendary HBCU Jackson State University, where she honed her passion for activism. For a decade, she used social media platforms like YouTube to archive trans people and events around the globe. Currently, Diamond is the executive director of Black Trans Women, Inc., a national nonprofit that is led by Black trans women focused on social advocacy, positive visibility, and building strong leadership amongst Black trans advocates, activists, and other allies. Diamond is the host and producer of Marsha's Plate, a weekly podcast that explores politics and pop culture from a trans pro-feminist lens. Okay, so she's also in the same line of work as Hope Giselle. They both do the same work, but apparently, for whatever reason, I don't know the history, but Diamond apparently, has had commentary about Hope that isn't too particularly flattering. So Hope gonna get that up off her chest right now too.
You know why Diamond Styles can't take me? Because she an old ass bitch and she's sick and tired of being passed up for the Hope Giselles of the world. That's why Diamond Styles can't take me. Every single time that Diamond Styles has been asked about me, she has nothing nice to say, and she goes out of her motherfucking way to say all these negative things. I don't talk about that bitch neither.
And Diamond Styles is the a black woman in the thumbnail who got like the high top fade.
You sitting up here saying that Diamond Styles has said plenty of times. Guess what? How many times has a bitch asked me about Diamond Styles in an interview? Bitch, none. And that's why she mad. That's why Diamond Styles is mad. You know why Diamond Styles is mad? Because I was on an interview with the Grapevine, and those trans girls that I was on an interview with were saying that they were the blueprint over cisgender women, and I corrected that shit. Because I'm not just pro-trans, I'm pro-woman. I'm not just pro-trans, I'm pro-woman. Woman, because I'm a woman of trans experience. And what I'm never gonna let anybody motherfucking do is sit around and act like a trans girl is the blueprint for a motherfucking cisgender woman. Bitch, we wouldn't have an understanding of which direction that we wanted to go in if cisgender women did not exist. And that's why that bitch is mad. Because she's a man-hating, woman-hating bitch.
Oh, gee.
That's why that bitch is mad. Again, in all the interviews that I've ever done, ask me how many times a bitch has asked me about Diamond Styles and what she thinks. Never. Irrelevant. So the fact that she's being asked about me or just bringing me up lets me know that in her world, I'm bigger than her movement. But for you to sit back and say Hope Giselle has never been so pro-black, first of all, even if I wasn't, bitch, even if I wasn't, I came in this motherfucking game when I was 19 years old. Bitch, I am 32 years old this year. You learn and you grow. You learn and you grow. And you learn and you grow some more. So yes, I might not have been blackity black, but black, y'all, when I started this shit. But I am now. So what the fuck is her point? How have I been fake, bitch? There's a video of Diamond Styles giving me an award, ho. All of these bitches that want to talk shit about me are bitches who have had to kiss my ass at some point. There's a video at BTAC of this bitch giving me an award and talking all types of positivity about me. Bitch, I went to an HBCU. And I'm currently enrolled in another HBCU. All of the shit that I do is for black people. First and foremost. Pull up any motherfucking speech that I've done and I specifically talk about black people and black trans women. So how am I being fake? Because I want to be friends with you, bitch, because you were fake behind my back? How am I being fake to these people because I don't like you? Because you've said negative things about me? And because I'm not kissing your ass and apologizing to you for what, ho? I don't know you. And I don't want to know you now because you've been nothing but mean and disgusting.
You know, my heart really goes out to Hope Giselle because Hope is one of those, like, real ass bitches who stand on principle and she stands on substance. And I just hate that we live in a society that don't care to platform people like Hope like they do people who just here for the hell of it. People who ain't honestly about shit, ain't contributing shit to the conversation, ain't moving no needle. There's nothing progressive happening. You know, it's always these type of people who are kind of like grassroots and these kind of people who are sitting at the lower part of the social hierarchy instead of being on the tippity top where they can really bring change into the world effectively. And it really, 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 really sucks. And it's unfortunate because it's exactly why society looked the way that it motherfucking does. You know? So heart goes out to her. But you know, what I encourage a lot of people who are trying to bring change into the world to do, especially if you are Black and brown, baby, and you advocating for your people, oftentimes I found that you have to do that work without looking at your people, because our people, the Blackity Black community, girl, we're in such shambles and we're in such the sunken place that if you look at your people while you're doing the work, you'll come to resent the people, and then you'll end up resenting the work. And then the work will more than likely come to an end. I think this is the same thing that happened with young Pharaoh, even though I would not remotely put a crown on young Pharaoh's head, because he had a lot of anti-Black politics and rhetoric, and definitely a lot of anti-queer rhetoric. However, once he started to elevate in his visibility as a speaker, as a so-called pseudo educator, he let his people talk him out of that spot. Because the higher you go, girl, the worse it gets. And if you keep looking at your people while you're doing the work, you can run the risk of giving up on your fucking people. So my personal attitude is I do the work, girl, and I don't even look back. I do the work, I don't even look. I don't even look. I don't even look at what the people got to say. I don't even pay no attention, baby. I don't put my ear to it, baby. I just focus on the work. So this frustration has been building because these are the things that Hope been seeing and dealing with peripherally, and it's basically culminating. And it does a lot of times when, you know, your mission is to try to heal, to try to repair, to try to redeem the people, to try to get the people over the great gulf to the promised land. It costed Moses. It costed so many, child. Even Jesus, child. He was hung by his own. The very people he was trying to save, baby, persecuted him. This is oftentimes the fate and the frustration and the complexity of doing any type of work that is community based. And so my advice to all community activists and organizers, especially if you come from very disenfranchised communities or you're doing that work on behalf of very disenfranchised people, the best thing to do is to look away. Don't even look at the people. Just focus on the work, because if you look at the people are going to give you a reason to fall the fuck back. When Dr. King was out here doing what he was doing, the Black community was very divided. There were Black raccoons who were upset that Dr. King was seeking integration and was seeking equality, because Black raccoons, as far as they were concerned, felt like, hey, we got a good thing going, baby. We done came out of them goddamn shackles. Don't go down there messing with them goddamn white folk and asking them for nothing. Leave them folk alone. Leave it alone. Dr. King thought that Black and brown people deserved more than that, than just the scraps from Master's table. So it will be your own people. Oftentimes, you got to just do that work and not look at your people, baby, because the people are too toe up to appreciate the progressive, futuristic ass shit you're doing on their behalf. They don't have the intellectual capacity to understand where you're going. They are ruled and governed by fear and ignorance, which will keep them in a familiar place. But oftentimes, a familiar place can be a complacent place, and a complacent place can be right in your motherfucking shackles. The very place that you're so miserable fucking at and want freedom from. But when it's time to be free, the house come crashing in. The roof comes crashing in. We start contemplating, girl, if we were better off in Egypt, child. I don't know how to survive out here in all this motherfucking freedom, bitch. Where my food gonna come from? Where my meal gonna come from? Where my water gonna come from, baby? I don't know about freedom. It sounded like a good idea when our asses were chained up, bricked up, shanked and shackled, ankle to ankle. It sounded real good. But now that we out here bitching all this freedom, girl, Egypt don't sound that bad after all. It wasn't that bad back there on the plantation. This is oftentimes, girl, the fight, the struggle of it all. And if you let the very people you're trying to save, if you let them near you, if you give them your ear, because they already got your heart, and you give them your mind, you might find yourself overwhelmed because they will be the very people who will be fighting against you for fighting for them. It's the ignorance of it all.
Y'all hoes are pressed because you've been doing activism since before I was alive and you haven't gotten half as far. And do you know why? Because when every other message is fuck men, fuck cisgender women, oh I'm this, oh I'm that, all of this, of course you're not gonna make any friends, ho. Of course nobody wants to give an award to you, bitch. When all you speak is negativity, of course nobody wants to elevate your message. Of course the butch queens don't want you in their space when every other word out of your mouth is fuck them. Of course the cisgender women don't want to sit down and have a conversation with you when every other word is fuck them. So y'all get online and y'all make up all of these fucking narratives about Hope Giselle. Oh, Hope Giselle stole that GoFundMe money. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. You can't. I have an email from the lawyer apologizing to me. I have an email from the lawyer apologizing to me. So when you can prove that I stole it, I'll provide the proof from the lawyer where she apologized to me because you bitches were trying to make it a social media thing. Prove it. Because if you can prove that, bitch, I'll let you move into my new house. When y'all can prove that I stole any money from anybody.
Now, Mario, why would you come up in here asking me about why and what I think about a pussy asshole not having the balls to kick me off her panel and took the pussy hole route out and saw her way out instead, leaving a real bitch in charge of that sorry shit? Why would you come up in here asking me about some old ass shit that I didn't get paid that I didn't even get paid to be a part of to begin with? Why are you asking me about another black dick sucking, MAGA loving raccoon in our community? Why? Girl, ain't nobody talked about T on top of T since Christ went to the right hand of the Father, and you got your ass up in here. How long T on T been over? Did that shit end in 2024? Girl, I don't even, so much shit done happened, bitch. I don't even know when the shit ended or damn began. But how in the hell are you 6, 7, 8 months late on a tired ass show that a broke bitch couldn't pay nobody to be a part of? Okay? You need to go over there and cash app her to make sure that she can keep her and her prostitution in Brazil and Italy and France and wherever the hell else she got her goddamn coochie at, okay? Because the way ICE is set the fuck up, honey, and the way that her cult leader, her president, is coming for bitches who suck pussy just like her, baby, it probably ain't gonna be too safe for her back in the States that she wanted her president to clean up. Oh, he cleaning them streets up all right, bitch. Cleaning her ass up with them, bitch. You see how that works out? A goddamn fool. So don't be asking me nothing about no irrelevant asshole. Don't be asking me about no washed up ass back page Craigslist, carpet munching, MAGA loving, 90-pound bombastic ass, no talent, can't keep no channel ass hooker bitch. Don't ask me about no hooker hoe. Okay, because all that we had to say, we said it. Go ahead.
I'll let you move into my new house, bitch. Me and my husband will find somewhere else to stay. Me and my husband. And that's another reason why you hoes is so motherfucking pressed and so motherfucking mad. And let me say this before I get into my motherfucking bag about why you bitches are really mad. The day that it gets back to me that any one of you motherfucking hoes have decided to make this motherfucking message personal about my husband, I just want you to know. And I'm begging.
I'm the baddest bitch on this motherfucker. A bitch gonna always have to leave before I do. Bitch, how I run you up off your own shit, bitch. You the one who had control of the lever. But see, that's what a real bitch would have did. Because had I been the creator of T on top of T, and I was disgruntled and I was upset because a bitch voted opposite of me, and that pressed on my 90-pound pussy lip so bad at night that I couldn't take it anymore, I would be a badass bitch. And I would look that bitch in her face and say, bitch, you got to go so that the show can continue on. But when a bitch is so shooketh and so terrified, because we all know, bitch, who the real power is wherever CTV sits, girl, that a bitch had to eject herself out of her own shit rather than be a lesbian about it. It's CTV for the win, my friend. Because a pussy bitch could never, bitch. A bitch will never run me nowhere, bitch. And definitely not off no shit that I authored and created. Sometimes I just feel so sad because I know that people don't know what they're getting into when it comes to CTV. I know that regardless of all that rah-rah, ha-ha, ka-ka shit, bitch, we see exactly that these hoes fold like picnic tables, baby. These hoes on here talk a good game, bitch. But a lightweight never holds up, bitch, to a heavyweight champion. Oh my God. There's just too much going on. Girl, Cardi and Nicki must be showing their ass right now, girl. It is going on. Girl. Y'all are blowing me up. I'm getting texts, I'm getting DMs. I don't know what's going on. I told y'all, I need a whole team. It's so much happening. What? Hold on, y'all. It's a lot going on, y'all. Apparently, it's going down, girl, in the Onika Cardi multiverse. Hold on. Let me see what my... Oh, my God. Y'all. It's going to be a long week, bitch. It's going to be a long week.
I am telling you, on site is what I motherfucking mean, bitch. If you decide that you ever want to say any motherfucking thing out of your mouth about my husband outside of the fact that he's my husband.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This
Bitch. Yeah. Just know that the next time I see you, and it don't matter where, and if you know me, you know this is true, I'm slapping the dog shit out of any one of you hoes. So let it get back to me and think it's a game if you want to, because I'm not scared of none of you bitches. Conference, booking, meeting, anywhere I see you, bitch. If it gets back to me that you said anything about my husband, I'm slapping you dog bitches. So watch your motherfucking mouth. Say what you want to say about me. Say what you want to say about me. But as it pertains to Xander Godsey, bitch, keep it cute. Because if it get back to me when I see you I'm gonna beat your ass.
Ooh.
And that's on everything
Yeah,
I
it must
love.
be a
ho.
full moon.
On
Is
site.
it a full moon? I think we in a retrograde, bitch. Everybody that lost their damn mind.
Because I'm from Miami for real. I'm not going back and forth with you hoes in the comments. I'm not gonna make another motherfucking video about this. I'm not taking this motherfucking video down. Run it back, replay it, put it on your motherfucking podcast, do whatever the fuck y'all hoes want to do with it. But I'm sick of being nice to you bum ass bitches who go out of your way to make it seem like I'm the motherfucking problem. A lot of you hoes is pressed and mad, not only because of the success that I've been able to garner on my own, without Ryan Murphy, without a major studio, without some white butch queen telling everybody that I'm great and that I'm in my and that I'm nice. Let me be very motherfucking clear about all.
Look, it's so much going on, y'all. I ain't gonna even have to give much commentary. I'm just gonna slide 1 through 17, child.
All of that.
Are we all the drama? Apparently, yes, we all are.
It come out your mouth and it get back to me, bitch. When I see you, it's up. When I see you, it's up, ho. I didn't luck into anything. A lot of you bitches are motherfucking mad that you don't have a motherfucking man, but how can you have a man when you don't know how to be a woman? How can you have a motherfucking man when you don't know how to behave like a woman? A man don't want a bitch that he got to square up and be a nigga with. A man don't want a bitch that he can't be a man with. I didn't luck up on anything, bitch. I stated my motherfucking boundaries and he respected them. And a lot of you hoes don't have none, which is why Trade is your motherfucking best friend and your husband to this day. A lot of you bitches can't keep a motherfucking man because you still want to be one with a motherfucking aesthetic of a woman. It don't work like that. A lot of you motherfuckers can't find a man because you're still trying to be one.
And I whoop. Sure.
A lot of you all ain't gonna never have a motherfucker want to propose to you, bitch, because you're trying to beat him to the floor.
Baby, Hope wants somebody body to jump on, honey. Hope want to turn somebody's body into a damn trampoline job.
You can barely let a nigga open your door, let alone open your motherfucking legs. Y'all bitches is pressed because not only is my husband here, not only is my husband present, but my husband is successful. My husband is handsome as fuck. And he treat me right. In private and in public. My husband loves me to the motherfucking ends of the earth and you bitches can't stand it. Because the most love that you hoes have gotten is from a nigga named Tito that won't claim you in public, but you done been with him for 17 years of your life. Ho, get your fucking cookies up. Get your motherfucking cookies up. As my auntie would say, bitch, step your pussy up. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Because you hoes can't get or keep a motherfucking man. Don't be mad at me. I ain't lucking to nothing because even if it wasn't him, bitch, I don't accept less than what the fuck I deserve. So no, you not gonna be motherfucking Trade round here fucking me and coming in my motherfucking house. You won't. And I ain't off topic. All of this shit applies to all of you hoes. India got everybody in trouble. India got everybody in motherfucking trouble. So all of you hoes that don't like me can get it. You been looking for an excuse to talk about me, bitch, now you got it. But just understand that while you're making a video in response to this, I'll be getting an award next to Jasmine Crockett this weekend. Because that's how important I am to the movement.
Hello. Hello.
Bitch. While you're making response videos, bitch, I'll be getting up in a glittery motherfucking gown. That's what I'll be doing. While you hoes are still making response videos, I'll be beating my motherfucking mug to be amongst the black elite who are actually doing something for community, who are going to be able to put me in position to do other things for the trans community so that I don't have to keep spending my money.
I love this for Hope. Get it off, sis. Get it off, sis. Righteous indignation.
I'm sick of playing nice with you girls. Every single time I turn around, all of you hoes are talking about how I'm the problem when I be in my own world, minding my own motherfucking business. I really do. I don't mention you bitches' names. I don't talk about y'all in the negative. I don't bring you bitches up. I don't do none of that. I just don't have the time for you hoes. I really have other things to do. I have other things to do. I have other things to do. I have more awards to collect. I have more change to make. I have more corporations to talk to about making sure that they don't drop DEI programs for the sake of just dropping them. But y'all always want to sit back and talk about how hope is the motherfucking, the problem. All of the people that y'all have brought up in these motherfucking comments, ask yourself how many times before today that I've talked about them. Even some of the people that I brought up in the comments, ask yourselves how many videos I've made about any of these people. None. I don't talk about these hoes because they're not worth my motherfucking time or my attention. Bitch, I'm happy. Bitch, I'm happy. I travel the world to get my pussy licked in every motherfucking continent that I've been on. Continent, not state, not city, continent, bitch. I've traveled the world and had my pussy licked in every continent I've been on. That's what I'm doing. I'm not stunting you bitches and your podcast. I'm not stunting you bitches in your slowly declining careers. And I'm not saying this as if I can't have the same thing, because bitch, I could be here today and at Burger King tomorrow. But what I'm saying is I'm not out here going out of my way to pinpoint anybody's downfalls.
Jonathan. What we gonna do with our hope, child? Okay.
But every time I turn around, you hoes are out here biting my shit and thinking I can't see it and thinking other people can't see it. Y'all are out here using my motherfucking the way that I set my shit up and thinking that nobody can see it. Y'all are out here trying to be my mini-me's, hair colors, outfit designs, the cadence of the way that I speak. Bitch, I see all of that shit. I get on here, I tell people the things that I think are important that they need to know, and I go and I mind my business, and I take pretty pictures. That's all I do. I get on here, I tell people things that I think are important, and I take pretty pictures. How the fuck everybody and their mama want to join this hope hate train does not make any sense to me.
Because the people...
That doesn't make any sense.
Because the people don't like the truth. People are not here for substance. People want the mess. They want the foolishness. And they want the hoes who stand for the mess. They want the hoes who get into the mess. Girl, the people don't like their beans and weenies. They don't like their vegetables. I mean, even I know that. When we get over here and we're having real conversations, girl, they're not hundreds of people in the chat, girl. The girls are here. For the diabetes. They're here for the type 1, type 2 diabetes. They're not here for the substance of it all. That's always going to be the minority, unfortunately. And as long as it's the minority, it's exactly why there will have to be activists and first responders to save the world, to keep that motherfucker from imploding, because you have a high ratio of spiritually and intellectually sick people outweighing those who are grounded and noteworthy. And it's sad. Hey, Sunny Boo.
To me, I'm educated. I'm gutter. I'm real. I don't lie. It's nothing for, like, I don't understand how I can be all of these motherfucking things and fit into all of these motherfucking boxes, and every single bitch out here who really fucks with me is a bitch of substance, but all of you hoes that can't stand me and that are out here trying to be on this bully train of me are a bitch who is underneath me, who hasn't done as much as I have done, and who will never do as much as I will do, because your whole platform is built on being a hater, not just to me, but to other fucking people. Bitch, you don't rise like that. When your whole motherfucking day is about making sure other people feel bad, bitch, you'll never rise. Y'all hoes, some of you are too intelligent. Some of you are too motherfucking smart and educated. A lot of you bitches are really out here and you should be seen more.
Amen.
Diamond, you should be every motherfucking where. A Diamond, you should be a black auntie, not just to the trans community, but to the black community. Diamond should be out here on every motherfucking megaphone and platform, really out here giving it to the girls, because when she's not in her insecure bag, that bitch got a lot to say. Bitch, I listen to the podcast, ho. I listen to the podcast. You be speaking or whatever. But you don't fuck with me, so I don't fuck with you, bitch.
Okay. That's simple.
Y'all hoes don't fuck with me, so I don't fuck with y'all, bitch.
Sure.
Y'all don't root for me. Y'all don't clap for me, so I don't clap for you hoes. Not in public. But just know you always got my support. And if a bitch try it, I'm coming down on their head about you. That don't mean I'm ever going to be on your side and say you my sister. But bitch, a hoe ain't going to ever try it. Not around me. I can't say the same for both of y'all. I can't say the same for both of y'all. I can't say the same for any of the hoes that have been mentioned. And India deleted the post because, bitch, you thought it was sweet. You thought you were going to embarrass me with my truth.
I completely understand why the fuck she's upset, girl. You bringing up some old ass 4, 5, 6 year ago ass shit that we been moved on from. You came up in the comment section misunderstanding what the fuck I said and then tried to shade me on some shit we already recovered from, and then was leaving all these little Easter eggs playing so that folk can play the guessing game. Bitch, no, let me go ahead and clock you, because I can stand in it, stand on it, ho. And what's good? That's simple. India, she made a fatal mistake. She should have read Hope's comment in slow motion instead of, giving it one quick glance and then having a misinterpretation and then getting petty and gaslighting by bringing up some old ass shit and then going to her IG live and then posting and deleting. Because this is why Hope had to tell it all. And I hope it's fully clear, because now Miss India ain't got nothing. She can pull out her arsenal bag, girl. I done cleared you. I done emptied your extendo clip. So it's actually good that Hope actually did this. Like Funkin' Anita says, girl, spray yourself with your own tea, bitch, before another bitch is able to do so. Cleared it.
You thought you were going to embarrass me with my truth, sis. It's too late. Told on myself. Look at that. I told on myself. Look at that. Now who looks stupid? Now who looks dumb, bitch? Because you got on there and you thought that you were going to embarrass me with those words because you thought that I was going to be hiding behind them. You thought that I wasn't going to be woman enough to admit that I did do something wrong with you. And now, I'm going to go downstairs and allow you hoes to scatter into the darks in the group chats and talk about me all motherfucking day, while I prepare for an amazing day with my amazing husband in our amazing home where we live very motherfucking happily.
Baby.
So if any one of you other bitches decide this week before I get my award and before I get ready to launch my tour for my documentary, Not Your Average Girl, which is late. I know it's late, y'all, but it's only late because I got some extra funding so I can do more than I was doing before. So for those of y'all who are like, Hope, where the documentary is still coming, but I got some extra funding so I could do more than I was going to do for y'all before. But trust and believe, it's still coming, boo. And we're doing a tour, boo. So while y'all are scrapping and scraping, trying to keep your motherfucking careers afloat and keep people listening to the negativity that you spew, I'll be continuing to empower people and encourage people with my story. And I'll be continuing to work on my craft. And I'll be continuing to shift and shape change. And when I feel like it, I'm going to leave all of this shit behind and really become an influencer that don't do nothing but talk about makeup and clothes and hair. Because I can afford to do that. Because my husband It's going to make sure that I don't have to work if I don't want to work. And I'm sorry that some of you girls will never know the joys of that. I'm sorry that some of you girls will never know the joys of what it means to wake up and realize I don't have to do shit I don't want to do. Nothing. I don't have to do a fuck thing I don't want to do. I don't have to go and stand on a red carpet if I don't want to. I don't have to get behind a microphone if I don't want to. I can get off of this motherfucking Instagram live and never say another word to you bitches a day in my life, and the pictures are still gonna look the same way they've been looking for the last 10 years. That's what I'm gonna go do. Now, what you decide to address or don't address is your business. But again, let me make it very fucking clear to you hoes. In your responses, feel free to attack me. In your responses, feel free to call me everything but a child of God. But you put your mouth on my husband in any way, and it gets back to me. That's the key word. Feel free to test the waters. But if it get back to me, which you know it will, because bitches is messy and they want to see drama. And I'm 32, but the Lord ain't done dealing with me yet. So I'm not mature enough to let certain things go. So you talk about my husband and you think that your followers don't want to possibly see you get your ass whooped? Try it. Because whether it's this year, next year, a month from now, bitch, we will see each other again. Because we run in some of the same spaces when it pertains to conferences. And bitch, whether it's creating change or USCHA, whether I'm just attending, whether I'm speaking on a panel, whatever the case may be, I think that y'all know that I don't mind dismantling the whole motherfucking program if it means that I'm going to remind you hoes not to fucking play with me. So in your rebuttals, should you choose to make them, say whatever you want to say about the Hope Giselle. God see. But keep your motherfucking mouth off my husband. Keep your motherfucking mouth off my husband. Because, bitch, whether it's this year, next year, the year after that, or maybe even tomorrow when I bump into you, ho, I'm not going to forget what you said, even when you did. And there will be no warning. So if I see you from behind, I'm so sorry. You getting smacked from behind. Because I'm going to need that like the baddies, bitch. I'm going to need that like the baddies.
Oh, but that girl, she need that. She want that. She got to have that. Look, let's hope that none of the girlies come to blows now, ladies. Okay, Hope? Okay, you said that them hoes ain't got men because they be trying to act like men, child. Okay, so you got to lead by example, child. We got to keep it dainty, honey. Okay, we got to keep it moist, honey. Okay. Let's hope this don't get no worse than what it already is, girl. But I am here for Hope owning her shit. I am here for her clocking the shit. And I'm here for her tugging on colorisms to pay, which didn't have anything to do with India, even though it seems that India interpreted and translated the statement to be about her. It actually wasn't about her. It was about those who are colorist. It was about those who had the hypocritical, contradictory audacity to talk shit to her and tell her to calm down and to stop being masculine and stop being pressed and stop. But soon as a light-skinned hoe with good curly hair in her head, you know, alleged good curly hair in her head come into play, then, you know, oh, baby, y'all keeping it, you know, it's like Dr. Kane stood up in this motherfucker. Okay? I'm here for all that carrying on. So shout out to Hope. Okay? But, you know, it is retrograde. So, you know, everybody got a bit of extra spice on the ice. Now, apparently, it didn't just end there, girl. Because Angelica, who's another notable Black trans woman, also was underneath the comment section of Gay Magazine.
So in your responses, Trey.
And she wanted, you know, she had some wigs she wanted to tug on too, girl. She wanted some smoke herself. And shout out to Women's in Tea once again for sending me all the tea here. I'm going to read you guys what Angelica said under Gay Magazine's post, the same post that Hope Giselle's initial comments were under, the same post that India's comments were under as well. So Angelica Ross, who is also a trans activist, etc., a Black trans woman, she said, and she added, oh, this is Angelica Ross. Okay, she's adding Dominique. Okay, so all these are trans women. Okay, listen, if we're going to do it, then I bring in receipts and I'm calling you to the witness stand. Okay, somebody said Angelica stays problematic. Then Dominique replied to Angelica and says, why didn't they say anything when Ryan Murphy tried to destroy Angelica Ross, though? I love India truly, but if we're gonna finally talk, let's really do that. Woo! So Angelica is also, you guys, a trans actress on the show Pose, the same show that Indya Moore was also a trans actress on. And girl, Angelica and Dominique are clocking it that apparently Indya Moore, you know, she up here hooting and hollering, calling out Brian Murphy about not coming to the aid of trans and LGBT folk. But when Angelica was being mistreated, I mean, when Dominique was being mistreated, hold on, bitch, I'm getting confused. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, no, I was right. So, yeah, when Angelica was being mistreated, girl, you know, the girls were quiet on set. I guess everybody was protecting their bag. So, Dominique and Angelica seemingly are calling out Indya Moore for being selective in their outrage and only focusing on the issues that impact them. But when other LGBT people were being fucked over right in front of these same people's faces who on IG Live crying about what happened to them on set and calling out the director, was mighty quiet when other LGBT folk was being portrayed. So apparently Hope went live again, because she was live while I was live, and she responded to Dominique and Angelica. And I'm going to see if I can pull that up for you guys. You guys run the likes up, shot, girl. I told y'all, girl, it must be a full mother. Come on, honey. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Let me pull that up, child. Because I got love, girl. And I'm sitting over here in all this peace, girl. Just hair to the wind, girl. Hoes is mad by tea on top of tea. And me not voting for Trump. And Cardi and Nikki is showing ass. And I mean, my God, girl, the trans girls are imploding. I mean, Jesus, girl. I don't know whatever I did to have all this covering in my life, but baby, God, let that baby just drink and swallow me up and all that. Swallow me up and all that. Okay, let me go to Hope Giselle page, because apparently, girl, she just got off a live too. And if you guys are enjoying the show, please thumbs up to Hope Giselle. And if you guys are also enjoying the show, girl, y'all can always donate to the platform for bringing y'all all this riveting tea, child. $ Consciouztv, Cash App, and or PayPal.me/Consciouztv. You know, I should have dropped the link for Jonathan. But Jonathan, you got to make it quick because, you know, we already got another live we got to get through. But I'm going to drop the link for Jonathan, child, because Jonathan want to sound off. Let me bring Jonathan up, child. I just dropped the link for you, Jonathan. Let me find Hope's. Oh, Hope, you know, Hope good for a post and delete, bitch. Let me go to her page. See if she kept up this live stream. If she didn't, then Rumors and Tea might be able to give y'all some pointers on what took place, because she might have been keeping her ear to that live stream while she was over here beautifully and wonderfully moderating, child. Oh, okay, no, it's still up. It's up. It's up. It's up. It's up. Let me see. Is this it? Okay, yeah, it's up. But I'm gonna give Jonathan a moment to get up here first. Jonathan, bring that ass on up here. Well, we got time, because I don't want to be up here all night. We're ready to been up here almost 2 damn hours. Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Conscious.
How are thou?
Oh, girl, what is going on in this world today? People just waking up and choosing violence.
There is. Did you know about any of this?
I saw both lives as they were living.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I had to kind of duck off of here, because I needed to hear what Hope had to say about it. Angelica, because I'm like, well, what Angelica did to her? And then, you know, I just
What?
I feel bad. I feel bad for Hope, because I was introduced to Hope way back in the day when Madison first started doing Maddie in the Morning, and she would have Hope on there with her to talk about, you know, political things and, you know, the Black trans liberation, you know, you know, Black equality, all those things that Hope does and has been doing.
All the things.
You know, and like I told you a while back, when I sensed that there was some issue between the two of them, it's becoming clearer now that some of those girls that Hope was going in on tonight have probably been the ones that have been trying to seed discourse between her and Madison. You know, but it won't work, bitch.
Of course not. What do you think? Well, we got another live to get to, because she went live again while I was live to address.
She did, and I watched most of it. And but I will
watch some of that too. Oh, I see your comment over here. You left a comment like 32 minutes ago on it.
Yeah, I was trying to catch your attention while we were watching this, and I was like, "Girl, she live right now. She laying."
No, I knew she was live. I knew she was live, but I couldn't jump on the new live because I had to give the people who don't even know what the hell going on in the first live the opportunity to see all that, so that they can understand what the hell.
And I have the feeling I feel like she recapped it. She recapped a little bit, but basically, so apparently.
Okay, hold on. So we're just gonna let her tell it in her own.
Yeah, we gonna let her tell it.
I done pulled it up. So
to kind of make a long story short.
Hold on. So are you saying that it ain't nothing new in the new live?
No. So she is it starts off with her addressing Angelica specifically, because Angelica left another comment talking about some old shit between her and Hope is over here like, bitch, I didn't even know we had a problem.
Oh, hold on, wait. Angelica brought up some old shit?
Yes, in those comments.
My God, girl.
She posted the comment, and I will also say that Hope posted the receipts about that alleged GoFundMe money that Diamond is trying to claim that she stole.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. So Angelica and Dominique seemingly were calling out Indya Moore for.
But I guess Angelica turned around and
hold. Angelica and Dominique were seemingly trying to gather Indya Moore for apparently being quiet when Angelica was going through whatever she was going through,
right?
With posing all that, but then they also came for Hope's neck too.
I know. I didn't hear her say nothing about Dominique. I heard her say she was specifically addressing the girls that she had been addressing last night, and then added Angelica in on it because Angelica was the one that made the comment and brought up whatever it was that she brought up, because I was kind of facilitating back and forth between the two of you. So I missed like the first 10 minutes where she posted the comment and was like, really, girl? So it's up between us?
Okay, hold on, wait. So are you saying that Dominique and Angelica got issues with Hope too? Like basically what I'm trying to get to. Yes?
I Angelica for sure. I don't know nothing. I don't know about Dominique.
Dominique is just a girlfriend who rooting on Angelica.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
girl. Get them, girl.
Probably.
I can attest to everything, bitch. I saw everything. I read everything, bitch. Get them, girl. Okay. I'm gonna play the live and I'm gonna bring you back up.
Okay.
All right, so that was Jonathan Chop. So let's hear, girl, what the hell going on, girl, because I thought it was about to be 3-on-1, but now it's looking, it's like, girl, everybody whooping everybody. It is giving bad, this girl. Lemon, Lumel, Lemon, Natalie, baby. Y'all might got y'all all-star cast, bitch, for Baddies Europe or Baddies Congo, wherever the hell y'all gonna be filming that, baby, okay? Get some of these trans girls up in the mix, baby. Apparently, girl, they got smoke and they won't order fire, child. Okay, so this is Hope, y'all. She went live again to address Dominique and Angelica, okay? Girl, this is a mess, y'all. Run the lights up, run the lights up, child. This is just, oh, I gotta share this shit on my, Chrome, girl. StreamYard just done move everything around, y'all. It's a mess out here. There's too much going. Girl, this shit kind of low key about to give me anxiety, bitch. Like, it's too much. Girl, it's giving too much. It's too much going on, bitch. Politically, socially, girl, everything going on. What's the problem? It's a lot. Okay, so let's do Miss Hope again, child. She did a follow-up, girl, because I'm telling you, girl, gay magazine comment section got to go on between the girls.
I'm going to do my due diligence.
Yes, sis, do that.
Especially with these goddamn Invisaligns in.
Oh.
To one, not sound crazy. And to not have to pop them out in order to get my message across. But I see that the girls are entering the chat. And
yes,
so
baddies, I like that.
For what I truly mean is the last time, because what I think I'm realizing is that when people can't, when people see that the truth starts to prevail, and when people start to see that there's nothing that they can do to stop your motion, go out of their way to try to assassinate your character as a last-ditch effort. And I was gonna really, really let it rock until I saw Angelica Ross enter the chat in the comment section of Aaron
Oh, get them lights up, y'all. We working, child. Get them lights up, y'all. Get the lights up. Get the lights up.
The thing that upsets me the most, and I'm going to address everybody that was in Aaron Lang's comment section, because I don't mind Aaron Lang's video. Aaron Lang gonna do what she want to do. She gonna say what she want to say. But that particular video, yeah, you threw shots, but whatever. They was weak. It is whatever. It is what it is, you know. But of all the bitches that are in Aaron Lang's comment section under the video where she's giving her synopsis of what she feels about everything, the person that hurts and upsets and angers me the most is Angelica Ross.
Oh, okay, here we go. Another post actress.
Because Angelica, bitch, I looked up to you as a mentor, as a big sister in this movement, as somebody who was a truth teller, as somebody who I believe to be intelligent and mindful, and to have practices that go along with what I think I believe in the critique of the world that we live in. But Angelica, to get under those comments and see you saying things like, oh, I was fired because I was unprofessional, and you are appalled to find out the things that you're finding out that I did to India and how I treated her and this, that, and the third, and all of these things, that, oh, you blocked me a while ago, and just like, oh, you've been on to me for years, and I am flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm sad and I'm disappointed and I feel disrespected, and it makes my blood burn and boil at the bottom of the dirtiest pot.
Okay, let Paul right quick. Thank you, Gemini, baby. Thank you. Who said this is messy? LOL. You are looking beautiful as usual. Thank you, baby. Okay, girl. So there's like a lot that has happened. So remember when the whole T.S. Madison, Craig the Mistress, and Hope Giselle drama popped off, I think earlier this year, girl. I've been living in such a like a igloo, girl. I can't remember like what was last year and what was this year. I feel like everything just been happening in one cycle. But remember when all that happened, because we had reported on it, and Hope was expecting Craig, because this is when Craig had made the whole like he not gonna call a non-binary person by they and them. He gonna call them by their name. And Hope and another trans woman had chimed in on that conversation and had clocked, you know, him and what was remaining of his hairline, girl. I think I remember Hope saying then, or maybe it was Maddie, because Maddie did respond on Instagram. She called the mistress into that Instagram too. And I remember it was Maddie. Maddie was saying something about it be a lot of behind the scenes shit be going on. It'd be a lot. It'd be a lot of. It's very contentious behind the scenes, girl. And so apparently, girl, there's a whole network or a whole black market of drama that's been really going on behind the scenes regarding all these ladies: TS, Angelica, Indya, Dominique, Hope, Giselle. And it seems like everybody clearly been trying to keep the peace and been trying to be on code so that the optics can optic how they need to. But because, girl, it's a retrograde and Trump is out here putting tariffs on dildos and strap-ons, bitch, everybody ass is just in they fifties. And everybody need a puncher bag, girl, because you know that's just what happens, girl. When folks get frustrated, child, is trying to find a bitch to beat down on. Okay? And now some of this shit is finally bleeding through the cracks and coming to the light. And we're getting tidbits. So I'm with Dominique and Angelica and Hope, girl. Like, just let the cat out the bag now, bitch. Like, pull the curtains back, real. Show how dingy that kitchen is. Girl, pull that ponytail up into a top knot and show us the nape of the neck. Girl, it's just time to pull it all up so we can heal it all up.
In the dirtiest kitchen in America.
Ooh,
because, bitch, you came to my motherfucking wedding. You, Angelica Ross. Bitch, you came to my motherfucking wedding, bitch.
Ooh,
and you didn't just come to the wedding. I had a wedding dinner the day before the actual fucking wedding. And you showed up to the wedding dinner. That was, it wasn't even mandatory. The wedding dinner wasn't even mandatory.
Oh, it's deep, y'all. It's deep.
And you showed up.
It's deep, y'all. It's real deep.
You went out of your way. My wedding dinner wasn't even in the city, y'all. My wedding dinner wasn't even in the city. You had to drive 40 minutes out of the way to get to my wedding dinner, and she showed up. Angelica didn't even live in DC. So she had to get off a plane, go to a hotel, check into her hotel, get an Uber, get the Uber to go 45 minutes outside of the city to go to somebody's shit that you don't like. You did all of that for a bitch that you don't like, who's unprofessional, who you can't stand, who you've been seeing this.
Who got who fired, bitch?
So when y'all see me on here crashing out, I want y'all to know that it's not for no reason. So here it is. Let me show y'all what she said for those of you all who don't know what Angelica said. This is what Angelica said.
What?
The grift and the ambulance chasing has to stop. I unfollowed and blocked Hope a while ago.
Girl. I'm gonna need girl, who been sharing draws? Who been sharing panties? Girl, it's all type of freaky ass shit going on up in this crew, girl. Who fired, bitch? Girl, these hoes been living like the damn mob wives behind the scenes, and they been out here advocating for unison, bitch. Girl, my God, today.
You've seen
It's the trans mafia for me. Okay, so she's showing Angelica's comment under Gay Magazine's blog. Honey, I can't even rewind it back. So hopefully y'all heard her. Okay, so Angelica's comment is here. It says, the gift and the ambulance chasing has to stop. And Angelica was responding to Diamond Stylez, who Hope can't stand, because apparently Diamond Stylez can't stand Hope, so Hope can't stand her in return. Oh, then she said, I unfollowed and blocked Hope a while ago in all big caps. Okay, so let me let Hope read the rest. I don't need her cussing my ass out.
the movie All About Eve, then you understand that she was on my podcast, and that's why I named the episode All About Hope and Grace. She started off as my assistant, season 1 of Pose, and I had to fire her for unprofessionalism. I learned about what she did to Indya recently, and it's appalling. She has accountability confused with confessions. Accountability includes restoration and harm where the harm was caused. And I have not spoken publicly about it, but I will continue to inform some of our mutuals of her behavior.
Ooh, oh my God. Okay, girl. So this is what the fuck going on. So Angelica, since Indya wanted to get into some things regarding Hope, girl, Angelica decided to jump in and get her lick off and put a boot up Hope's ass as well by saying, yeah, girl, because this girl ain't all she cracked up to be, and then went into giving this dissertation about how Hope worked for her as a personal assistant, and she had to fire her for unprofessionalism. And then she recently found out about the situation between Hope and Indya, which is like a 3, 4, 5 year ago situation, girl. And she got issues with that too, even though that ain't none of her business. And Hope and Indya moved past that, even though Indya brought that old ass shit up because she misunderstood what Hope was saying in Gay Magazine's. Girl, you see how one misunderstanding led to, girl, it like unraveled the whole gown, bitch. Beautiful gowns, girl. Now it's beautiful draws because everybody ass naked, baby. Everybody spraying everybody, girl. Everybody talking up everybody clothes, girl. Everybody want to put hands and feet on everybody, girl. Everybody is trying to galvanize the tribunal against one another, girl. Y'all see how one single misunderstanding, girl, just leads to everybody ass being butt ass naked in the situation.
Behavior.
Oh, child. Thank you. I'm running the zoo, child. Thank you. Girl, right, girl. Mad hoes link up. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't got no problem with Dominique. I ain't got no problem with Angelica. But I don't like no pussy ass hoe shit like this. Y'all know me, baby. I'm a one-man army, bitch. I'll fight my battle by myself and I'll fight yours, bitch. Like an army of 100. I don't like when hoes get opportunistic. Like, if you got something to say, just like I clocked the shit out of Horse Wiggins, girl, I clocked it. I said what I had to say. And then I added some more to it. And did, baby. Okay, it is what it is, girl. And it ain't got to be. And then when I went live about it, baby, I didn't need to call no bitch in as a witness. I ain't need to drop no links. I ain't need to have nobody testify before Congress on my behalf, girl. So I don't like the jumping shit. I like when motherfuckers can pucker up and step into that street, bitch, and can hold their own. I don't like thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. I don't like all that. Because if it was that deep to begin with, why the hell y'all had to use Indya, Shay, and Hope in order for y'all to get y'all feet in on her neck too? Instead of being some real bitches and taking that issue up separately with Hope, since clearly it's that deep. And then, girl, to be so emotionally dense that you're going to insert yourself in a situation between two women over some 5-year-old ass beef that they already done fucking squash, all because you still got pre-existing feelings toward Hope. But if you fired her, then, girl, justice was served. I mean, what else do you want for Hope? I mean, you fired her. I mean, what is the point of, like, why are you jumping into this? Why is Angelica in it? You fired her. That was your lick back for her being quote unquote unprofessional. So y'all can call it even. So what's tea? I really do believe that, to Hope's point, even though some of these girls seemingly have a more mainstream career than her because they're in the mainstream, you know, she's in social activism, but because they look more successful on paper, I guess, that the notion is going to be that they can't be jealous of Hope. But I actually do think that there is some envy of Hope. I think there's envy toward Hope because Hope is articulate. Hope is soulful, and she actually about something. That's the big part. A lot of bitches, I don't care how big their platform is, I don't care how many followers they have, bitch, don't let them hoes tell y'all that they can't be jealous of it, because people don't be jealous of what you got outwardly a lot of times. People be jealous of what the fuck you got inwardly. You got that thing. You got that thing, God. And because Hope, just like me, bitch, she don't kiss no ass. She don't give a fuck about your title. She don't give a fuck about your privilege. She don't give a fuck about your money. She don't give a fuck about your proximity, bitch. If you got to go, you got to go. If you got to be chin checked, you got to be chin checked, ho. She don't do no ego fluffing, on period. And she give them roses where they are earned and where they are deserved. Nothing more, nothing less. And Hope is sitting amongst a group of women who disproportionately do not end up with successful love lives. While Hope, brown skinned black woman, and got a husband, and the bitch about something, and stand on motherfucking business. Oh yeah, that's enough for people who got secret self-loathing and secret insecurities to develop some inferiority as a result of. I definitely believe that despite Angelica being a successful actress, despite even India being a successful actress girl, that Hope does pose a threat because of just how intelligent and well-spoken she is, and the fact that she can hold her own, and she's got it from the mud up. And she got something that most black trans girls are praying to somebody's God for, which is a motherfucking man to love them. But in order to convince themselves that Hope ain't shit, in order to convince themselves that they don't look at Hope and it reflect back to them some loneliness, it makes them think about what they haven't achieved, what hasn't happened for them. I think that they punish her by continuing to dogpile, continuing to bring up old shit, ruminate, etc. Because really, at the end of the day, girl, like, what is really the beef? What is really the whole entire beef? If you fired Hope and she was unprofessional, okay. But then Hope just clocked that. You fired her, bitch, but then you showed up at her wedding. How fucking two-faced is that? You in this comment section giving a whole fucking Dr. Luther King about how unprofessional it was, and it was a while ago. But you came to that girl's wedding, ate her crab meat, sat and drunk her good malt liquor, and then you gonna get out here on your bullshit too, just like Miss Indya Moore out here on her 5-year-old ass drama that we done got over. Oh, baby, I can understand why Hope is letting have, bitch, because this is some fake ass two-faced shit, bitch. Oh, this is some two-faced shit, bitch. All these hoes are fat. Oh, baby, this girl. Let me tell you something, baby. Inauthenticity and fakeness, bitch, that's enough to make anybody ass end up on the first 48, girl. It's something about fakeness and insincerity, girl, that just, especially if you're an authentic person, go, ooh, girl, just, because it's so against your holiness. Oh, God. Oh, girl, I'm being empathic right now, girl. I feel so bad. Oh. See, girl, that's why I had to get solo. Because, baby, see, I can't put up with the fake shit either, girl. Girl, get away from me before I have to kill you. Get away from me, bitch, before I have to stab you through your motherfucking carotid artery. Baby, see, I'm just like Hope, girl. I just run my men's life. My little small cottage community, girl, is real tight. Girl, and I got that motherfucker air sealed at this point, girl. Because, baby, we'll be in an orange jumpsuit. Okay? After a while, girl, you transcend to such a level of realness and authenticity that it is untakeable in the world. It's untakeable. And it brings out the worst in people. And you'll be sitting around trying to figure out, girl, like, why motherfuckers, girl, what you a fucking weirdo for? Why are you a weirdo? Why are you being weird? Why are you doing the most? I thought we were cool. It never works. Once you reach a certain level of self-actualization and personal solidarity, it's only a few who gonna be able to go with you, baby. And everybody else becomes a motherfucking op naturally, baby. You don't gotta do nothing to them hoes. You can love them hoes like Hope said, girl. I could done support them, done fed them, done roofed them, done sacrificed for them, done bled for them, girl. And the motherfucker would still jump out that window on you. I understand exactly where Hope is coming from, baby. Oh my God, I'm so here, girl. I'm here. I'm here for you, Hope. I'm here, baby. I'm here, baby. I understand the parables you're laying out.
First and foremost, you didn't fire me for unprofessionalism. You fired me because we were getting booked at the same places towards the end of my contract.
Oh.
As your assistant, your manager had to tell me on multiple occasions that he did not think that it was a good idea to have a assistant who was being booked on the same panels that you were being booked on.
Oh.
Your manager felt like we were too close in the same things that we were doing.
Competition. Wow.
And on my exit interview, which she did not deny, if you go to my episode of my podcast where Angelica and I discussed this, the day that you let me go, you said, and I quote, Hope, I need an Emily, and you are not an Emily. And that statement has held me for years. That statement has held me for years, Angelica.
Wow. This is deep.
That statement, you telling me on my way out of that job that, you know what, the reason why I gotta let you go, girl, is because you not an Emily. That to me said that you saw me as a peer or a person who could be a peer eventually.
Wow.
I didn't feel like I was being let go under the pretenses that I wasn't doing a good job. And you said all of the things. But then you get under here, under these comments, and you flexing for these other bitches, these fair weather ass bitches that have to gang up because they don't like me. Y'all are ganging up against me because it takes 12 of you bitches to take me down.
It always do, Hope.
It takes 12 of y'all to get together in a group chat.
It's a compliment,
and in the comments.
baby. I done had whole motherfucking sectors, bitch. I done had motherfucker hoes cosplay as paralegals, file lawsuits, the whole nine, baby. And the weapon form and could never motherfucking prosper, baby. That's how it is, baby. It's always gonna take an army, bitch. You an army. You present as one, but you really come in all. And them hoes know that. Oh, baby, you a superstar. And you
to try to,
hero,
I mean, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But the thing that bothers me the most, bitch, is that I invited you into my personal, loving home space, bitch. I treated you like a big sister and you played with me, bitch.
That part. That's some fake ass shit. Wow.
You played with me, bitch. Is this not you? That ain't you at my wedding, bitch?
Wow.
Is that not you, ho?
Wow.
Is that not you?
Wow.
At my wedding?
Wow.
Sister this and sister that. In my husband's face. Brother this and brother that and do all the things and make sure she's okay.
Baby, I don't fuck with nobody.
Because if you don't make sure she okay, I'm going to be coming.
Baby, because hoes is weird. I
didn't even know you blocked me, bitch.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't even know.
Locator, it's refreshing to know, bitch, that we ain't the only ones, y'all conscious crew. We all a bunch of empaths over here, honey. We know how weird these hoes is. We know exactly the adverse effect that the light has on these hoes when you begin to own and walk in your shit and you just naturally just trigger up people's foolishness. Ain't nothing new under the sun, baby. Nothing new under the sun. Wow. Wow. I know this level of fake. I know this level of two-facedness. I know it. I've lived it. I've had to get rid of it. That's exactly why, bitch, I live like the little house on the prairie now, bitch. Me and my goats, ho. And like Hope said, bitch, I'm always gonna be for human rights, bitch. So I'm a die for the people. I'm a die for the people, but I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you, bitch. I'll fight for your rights, ho. I'll fight for your right to be, your right to speak, your right to cartwheel, bitch. And we'll stand on it, bitch. But don't you bring your ass over here, bitch, and shake my motherfucking hand, ho. We ain't friends, girl. This just business, bitch. I'm on business, bitch. This is some fake shit. But I expect this. This is what's going to happen to Hope. It's what's going to happen to us all. Anybody who tap into their shit. This is why Christ said to his followers, girl, he said, look, bitch, don't glamorize following me, ho, because I'm introducing y'all to that good shit. And that good shit in a fucked up ass world is going to make your life real weird. So just know, girl, if you're going to follow me, you got to carry your cross. This ain't going to be no motherfucking cakewalk in the park, baby. Because when you tap into that shit, baby, yeah. People going to make you the reason. So everything that's wrong, girl, you're going to be the fault. You're going to be the punching bag. You're going to be the emotional dumpster. You're going to be the one who they going to use because, baby, you walk in abundance. So you're going to attract a lot of users and abusers. Your authenticity is going to trigger up fake assholes. Going to trigger up people's evil ass shit. Hope, I think she moved out of the country. So she down there, I think, in Mexico, ain't it, with her nigga? It's a good thing, bitch. Keep your circle small. And yeah, it hurts right now, but Hope gonna appreciate the fact that the Lord is undergoing a process of elimination because all this really is for her protection. The level of baby, see, we're gonna have to get into some things on Patreon, baby. I gotta talk to y'all about some things open. I'm gonna talk to y'all, baby, in Patreon. Not on the main platform, bitch, but we're gonna get into some things on Patreon, bitch, and then y'all gonna know, bitch, why you'll be like, oh, CTV. This is why your ass can relate to Hope. Baby, I just had to do this 2 months ago. Nope. Was it 2 months ago? Month before last? when I went out of the state. Yeah, about a month or two ago. Baby.
Oh, you blocked me, bitch. I knew you were acting weird and funny, but I just assumed you was in your bag and in your moment because you have your moments. But for you to be calling me sister one moment and then to be turning around and ganging up with the rest of these bitches because I looked at some text messages. I didn't steal, I ain't rape, I ain't pillage, I ain't loud nobody name.
Now see, I wouldn't have did this if I was Hope. Don't ever start quantifying and unquantifying what you did wrong. If you did wrong, just stand in it is wrong. Because if Indya was very upset at the time she had very good reason to be, because she let Hope into her home. Exactly how Hope feels about Angelica. Like, bitch, I let you into my home, into the sacredity of my marital ceremony, which was for my personal community. That's how Indya probably felt at the time. Is you can't really reduce what you did. You had no business violating me, and you was under my roof using my shit under my lights, and I had afforded you charity and compassion by giving you somewhere to stay instead of being at that airport all night. So if I was Hope, I would not have went to trying to quantify and like, you know, I did at the end of the day, bitch, I did wrong. But the reality is I owned up to it. Ain't nobody caught me doing shit. I owned it. I was a woman about it. I came to Indya about it. She accepted the apology and the confession, and we were okay, and we went on about our way. And so 5 years later, bitch, you being in my comment section, or you being up under a blog's comment section on some bullshit because you misread me, bitch, fuck you. But I would not have quantified it.
I looked at some text messages, and you are really on here peddling this white woman bullshit that Indya is on as if that's some detrimental harm. Now, I'm not trying to say that a bitch can't say what's harm and what's not for them. Indya has every right to say that this is harm to her. Indya has every right to say that this is harm to her. But to me, bitch, looking at a person's messages 10 years ago, when I was a younger, a more nosy person with less fucking intuition about what was right and what wasn't wrong, and the tea and what, like, I was young. How she blocked you a while ago when you were reposting her post this year and still supporting her. Oh, okay, Naomi.
So they clocking Angelica too. Like, that bitch ain't block you because you was able to repost her shit, and you were just doing that earlier this year. So Angelica on some fuck shit, just like Indya on some fuck shit. Indya don't even give a fuck about the shit that happened 10 years ago. Indya just literally got in her feelings because she misread Hope's comment, and then she had to pull something out of her bag as the gotcha card, as the trump card, and unfortunately, it was that 10-year-old situation that they had already cleared. But Indya don't even give a fuck about a 10-year-old situation. But because she already going through it, she already in her feelings because everything going on around trans women, and then her ex-director not standing on business while Trump doing all this. And then she probably like low on her social battery, already stressed, ain't sleeping well, yoga ain't yoga-ing, kundalini ain't kundalini-ing, girl. And she took one half of a glance at that comment section and thought Hope was calling her out or attacking her complexion or whatever it was, girl. And now we here. Jesus, it's a mess.
Because she's on here gaslighting the rest of these hoes and lying to the rest of these hoes and telling them that she blocked me a while ago. But bitch, I've been sharing your shit. And this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. I want y'all to understand and I want y'all to see that when you are a person who is standing on business and integrity and you refuse to be bullied by these girls, when you refuse to have your integrity questioned, they gang up and they band together hoping that something that they do will get you knocked off your feet.
Yep.
Angelica, you really sat and did a whole podcast with me and my husband, and you sat back and you smiled in our faces. And the thing about it, what I should have known was that it took you forever to release the episode because you were jealous of the way that we looked and the way that you didn't look that night.
Uh-oh.
Me and my husband came in looking fly, and you were worried about your appearance. The camera didn't work well for your angle. You had to get a couple of things in order. You didn't like the way that you looked. And so I knew it was going to take a while. But then the real shade of it all, if anybody follows Angelica, when Angelica finally dropped my episode, Angelica didn't just use the video the way that she's been using everybody else's videos. If you go back, and unless she's deleted it now to look like she's not, to look like we've never been. But if you go back to when she released my episode, Angelica used pictures over top of the video. And she chose pictures that were old. Bitch, I take pictures every other day. There's thousands of pictures, right? There's thousands of pictures of me that you could have used. And Jayla, Miss Bold, bitch, we getting there. We getting to her too.
Oh God!
Because tonight, after I'm done with this, I'm truly
done. Girl, the girl's just getting it all out. Girl, I can't take it, honey. What is happening in the herb, girl? Is it the jab? What happened? What happened, girl? Girl, how long, girl? Because I had just posted something to my stories, girl. Corn dogs recently got recalled. Is it the corn dogs doing this, bitch? Y'all saw my Instagram post, girl. They done recalled corn dogs because the corn dogs might have wood embedded in them. Could it be that Angelica, Indya, Hope, Dominique ate some of those recalled corn dogs, baby? Could this be the residual side effects of wood in the blood system, baby? What is going on? I think it's the corn dogs. I think the corn dogs doing all this.
After tonight, I will really say I'm truly done after this evening. I really am. Okay? You use photos of me from years ago, and not to say that they did not eat. They still ate. But there was a reason behind why you chose using older photos of me instead of photos that were newer and photos that showcase how I look right now. The last time that I saw Angelica Ross in person, Angelica, myself, and my husband were going out to eat ice cream and walk around the streets of DC and talk about the way that this government was fucking us all over. The last time I saw you in person, Angelica, me, you, and my husband, your brother, were all going out to eat ice cream. Somewhere between then and now, you grew a beef for me that you never addressed with me. You never called me. You never texted me. You didn't even make a video and say, oh, Hope, I don't fuck with you no more because blah, 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 and you finna be blocked after this video. Never. I'm sure that a lot of people like me are just now realizing that you don't like me no more. Or maybe you never liked me at all. Maybe it's always been beef. Maybe it's...
Hope, girl. You got everything in you that them hoes gonna have to slave another motherfucking 40 years to get, baby. I feel so sorry for you, but as a seasoned empath who done been down this road and have been around the world, with these motherfucking hoes, I know all too well, baby, what's going on with you, why these hoes acting up on you. But the universe is doing you a favor. Trust and believe, baby. You're the one who's being done the favor.
It's always been beef.
And even though they will direct the beef at you, the beef is really with themselves. Ain't even got nothing to do with you. You just the thing they can deflect from themselves from.
There's so much that I could say.
Say it. Go ahead.
There's so much more tea I could air out.
Go ahead, spill it, girl.
There's so many things that I have receipts for.
Check a show on.
That I have receipts for.
Now, whoever the hell that is for, they heard it, baby. When a bitch slow it down, girl, to make sure that it's put on wax, that mail got exactly to the address it needed to, baby. Whoever that's for, know exactly who it is. They are.
And we can't all get along no more. We can't all get along no more. I'm never gonna let a motherfucker play in y'all face. You, Raquel, Diamond, Aaron, all of y'all, India, I'm never gonna let a bitch play in y'all face. I'm never gonna let a motherfucker think that.
T.S. Madison said earlier this year, she said it's been a lot of shit even going on with her. She was saying that the girl's been moving real slick, bitch. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of in-house fighting, but you know what's so funny though? Despite the fact that it had got hinted to that there has been a lot of shit that's been going on, when T.S. Madison had alluded to it a few months ago, I applaud the girls for trying as hard as they have and being as successful as they have been and trying to keep a cap on shit. Because we know how people give it up in this day and age, girl. Girl, the minute shit go down, bitch, shit going up. So I really applaud all of them for holding on as long as they did, girl, because the girls, it been looking like everything been all right. You know, some things was just like, well, what? But for the most part, so I applaud them. But a retrograde is bringing all this shit up to the front, Green.
It's okay that just because I don't fuck with y'all, that they gonna come around me and talk shit. Because at the end of the day, we may not be sisters in emotional tie, but you're my sister in the movement.
I clocked that too, Sonny. Honey had clocked it too, though. I mean, Honey. I don't call her damn Honey, girl. I don't know why my brain ain't braining right now. Probably because these damn lights on me. Hope had clocked it too, though. Like, that's why Hope was saying, girl, I don't give a fuck about what you hoes do. Because what's for me is for me. But that is real nasty work. The fact that Angelica made it be known that she's going to continue to go between her and Hope's mutuals and talk poorly and horribly about her. But this might have just stopped Angelica in her track, though, because she clearly must have forgot that she did not block Hope a while ago, which is why even the fans are clocking her like, that ain't the case, bitch, because Hope been reposting you this year. And she probably wasn't expecting Hope to clock the whole bitch. You fired me because I was unprofessional, when really it's because you and your manager felt like I was competition because we were getting booked for the same shit. And she wasn't expecting Hope as to clock the fact that, girl, you was just at my wedding. So all this kind of backfired on Angelica. So that might just slow the bullshit down now that Hope done clocked the shit. And I hope that Hope keeps this up so that the truth can be up out there so that it can make its rounds. Since everybody want to play on her name, she get to play back.
And so I'm always going to come at a bit sideways about my sisters in the movement. But stay the fuck from around me.
Period.
Don't say shit to me. Don't say shit about me. Because, bitch, I'm being as cordial as I can be with this message. I'm being as reserved as I can be with this message. But y'all don't have no room to play with me. Y'all don't have no room to play with me at all. None. None. Because I'm liable to air y'all out and whoop y'all ass one by one by one. I'm so serious.
Jesus Christ, baby. Hope is...
Because the lies have got to stop.
Hope need that, baby. Real bad.
I don't know what I did outside of be myself that has you girls so worked up.
It's just that, baby. Your authenticity. It's going to do it every time.
I don't know what I did outside of be myself that has you girls so worked up. Y'all have been...
You tapped into that light. A man tapped in that shit with your ass. Now you married. Got a beautiful ring on your finger. Living the part of life that them other girls have not been able to tap into, girl. And they're holding you hostage for it. And any little thing, any little misunderstanding, any little fucking 15-year-old ass issue that don't even rank on in the judicial system, they're gonna amplify it, exaggerate it, and hold it over your motherfucking head just because they can't admit to their own fucking loneliness and what's wrong with them, that they can't also manifest what you manifested. Yeah, they're gonna punish you if you let them. So I'm glad Hope is not trying to fuck her up to these hoes, but it's like, girl, in fact, stay away from me. And if y'all really need that bitch, y'all know I'm only one DM away. I'm in my chingy bag, girl. I'm only one call away. If you call, if you was gonna roll with me, this foot is only one call away. If you call, if you but don't roll with me, bitch, these hands are only one call away. Yeah.
Waiting for a moment to say something. Y'all have been waiting for a moment to attack me. Y'all have been waiting for a moment to assassinate my character. Y'all have been waiting for a moment to come for me. Y'all have been doing this shit. I am almost certain that some of you hoes have planted that fucking seed into Madison's, into my auntie Madison's mind that made her feel some type of way about me. I'm almost sure and certain.
Wow.
Because y'all bitches have been trying to isolate me for years. Because y'all have been seeing the trajectory of my career. Y'all have seen where I'm going and where I'm about to go.
Hold on, bitch. Where's my Oh, that's on my screen now. Bitch, where the fuck am I? Okay, hold on, y'all.
For years, I know Sade. I get it. That ain't my beef. I ain't got time. Not right now, dog. I understand Sade, but that ain't my beef.
Wow. So this might explain a little bit more of the context for what Maddie was talking about. Yes, Jonathan. Wow, because Maddie did say when she was on that thing with the mystery shy that, you know, people been saying this, thing, the third. And she was talking about Hope, you know, that people been telling her Hope been da. Wow, this is nasty work. Nasty. Envy will do that. Envy will kill you. People who envy you will unalive you. They want your life. It's too much to see you shine. They will conspire to see your lights out. It's nasty work. Trying to sabotage her friendships and shit, bitch. Hope got these hoes off their ass.
I'm picking up what you putting down.
Jeez.
But that ain't my beef, sis. Y'all don't fuck with Madison. Y'all don't fuck with me. But y'all don't want me to have no ties to nobody. Y'all have gone out of y'all motherfucking way to try to isolate me and make everybody feel like hope is a problem. And y'all have been trying to lock me out of rooms. I've heard about the things that y'all have said about me behind closed doors. I've heard about the bags that y'all have tried to snatch away from me.
And we know that now to be true because Angelica basically admitted to it when she said in that comment that she's going to continue to go between their mutuals and try to damage hope. So apparently Angelica been already doing that.
Y'all tried to...
Like, this girl is a total threat. Total threat, girl. Total threat to the girls. And she the one out here advocating for them to be free from their shackles. My God, today. This is why I say what I said. You can't look at your people when you're trying to save them, baby, because your people will discourage you because they will run up against you. They're nothing against you. They'll slander you, baby. They will be your biggest foes and ops. You can't do the work and look at them.
Take my money.
Because you going to be hurt every time you look. They're going to be working in opposition against you. Ask anybody who tried to clear up any generational issues in their family. Baby, a family treat you like you the motherfucking enemy of the state. And you try to clear it for them. You try to clear it for y'all, baby. Can't look at your people when you're trying to save them. They gonna hurt you every time, baby. Moses never made it to the goddamn promised land for the same reasons.
Motherfucking family, my chosen family away from me.
Hey, so, hey, boo. Hey, my
and now
love.
all of you hoes are over there spinning these fake ass bullshit ass narratives.
I ain't mad at you, honey. I understand, baby. I understand.
But you're losing. And now all of you bitches are spiraling, and it's the bitter bitch link up. It's the bitter bitch link up over there. Oh, how you gonna talk about your husband and how you gonna be a movement and gloating about a man that's in the military? Bitch, we black. Bitch, we're black. Me and my husband are black in America right now. And let's be very fucking clear. The timeline will tell it. My husband joined the military before we knew it was gonna be Trump's motherfucking Navy. Because had we known that, he wouldn't be in it. That's how I can gloat about a fucking amazing man. Because in case I haven't done enough to make you hoes mad, let me remind y'all why I gloat about my amazing motherfucking husband. One of three black men who are motherfucking qualified in these United States to be an open water advanced rescue diver, bitch. There are 3 black men in the world that are capable of doing that, that have the title of doing that, and my husband is one of them.
My God.
3. Was an overall EMS supervisor. Was an overall EMS best worker. Got a Medal of Honor as a firefighter for saving his chief from dying. That's why I gloat on my husband, bitch. Not because he's the fucking military. And bitch, we've been eating. Before he came into this shit, bitch, I was wearing Louboutins. Before my husband ever stepped foot in the military, bitch, we were going on motherfucking dinner dates. Eating at motherfucking 5-star restaurants. Eating at Michelin star motherfucking restaurants. Bills $700. And that's not me gloating because, oh, it's capitalism. But bitch, that's me letting you know my husband has been able to take care of me. My husband didn't need Trump checks to take care of me, bitch. It helps. But just know, bitch, the pictures didn't just start getting lit this year. We've been eating.
Been eating.
And the Instagram will prove it, bitch. I've been eating with my husband. He's been taking care of me as he should.
Getting high cholesterol in this mother.
And that's why you hoes are mad.
And is.
Angelica, you are so motherfucking pressed about me having a husband because you tried every motherfucking flavor of nigga so bad that you had to go get a bitch and you still didn't get no motherfucking dick out of it.
And ooh.
Coochie didn't even want you. Because you're toxic. And your heart is bitter and cold. And you can't stand to see anybody winning but you.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody else we know. Live in a barnyard.
But y'all sit around and y'all talk shit about me gloating about a person that loves me when y'all motherfuckers can't settle yourselves long enough to be in a deep, committed relationship with somebody who not only loves you in person, but in private, who loves you.
Uh-oh. We got some audio. It's an audio clip. What's happening? I can't hear it. Oh.
Rose, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I've let this shit simmer for too long, y'all. Because everybody wants to scream about hope is a bully and hope is this and hope is that, but hope has let these girls be bullies to me my entire motherfucking career. This bitch here. I've supported you. I've supported you, bitch. Cover to cover, hoe. Cover to cover.
The family.
I've supported you. I can pull this bitch. I can pull this book readily available because it is in my library because I supported you. And I've tried to be friends and I've tried to have conversations with you. You'll say it's okay, and then I find you in the comments of a bitch that don't like me. I've asked you directly, do we have a problem? No, Hope, we don't have a problem. Everything's good. But then you out here with these hoes that don't like me.
Sure.
Make it make sense, dog.
There's some hoes in this house. If you see.
I'm okay with y'all not fucking with me. I'm not okay with y'all pretending to be okay with me.
That part.
I'm okay with you not liking me. But I'm not okay with you pretending that everything is all good when it's not.
If you don't want me, then don't talk to me, baby.
Y'all sit around and y'all trying to paint this narrative and say that Hope is the bully, but all of you all are the mean girls. All of you all are the mean girls. Every single one of y'all. And Diamond Stylez, let's get to you. You are an old, bitter bitch.
Back to Diamond, baby.
You can't stand the fact that my little tranny ass came in from the time that I was in my mid-20s and surpassed all of the work that you had done for the entire time that you were coming up in this industry. And it bothers you. And it bothers you because not only that, but I'm beautiful, bitch. I'm beautiful and that bothers you. That bothers a lot of people.
It does.
I am beautiful and that bothers you. It bothers a lot of people. But some people get over it. You haven't. You haven't. And you've been doing this for so long and trying to wear out these lame ass, whack ass, bum ass lies about how I'm a grifter and how I stole GoFundMe money. So let's talk about the GoFundMe money that I stole that the lawyer apologized because the lawyer realized that she incited shit that didn't have nothing to do with nothing. This lawyer apologized to me.
Receipts, as always.
I appreciate your willingness to resolve this matter on behalf of the child, and I apologize for any confusion that I have caused. It was never my intention to engage in cancel culture. Please feel free to reach out for me for any informational, any additional information needed. Wow. This is about that GoFundMe money that I stole. And when was this? This was in 2023. So since 2023, Diamond, I've been allowing you to lie on me. And I knew I had the receipts, but I just felt
Baby, good vibes. Hey, the resident therapist, boo, I missed you, baby. Thank you for being here. Good vibes. How could she keep it off the internet when everybody else is the one who brought it to the internet? India opened up that 10-year-old closet. Angelica and Dominique jumped in on the bandwagon and opened all that up. She didn't put it on the internet. They put it. She's responding to what they did. They opened this door. She just meeting them halfway.
You know what, Hope? If you let it go, if you don't say nothing, if you let it go, if you don't say nothing, if you let it go, if you don't say nothing, maybe they'll shut the fuck up. Hope, if you just do the right thing. Hope, if you just do the right thing. Hope, if you just don't say nothing. If you let the girls talk, eventually they'll get sick of talking to themselves. If you just let the girls talk, eventually they'll stop talking about you, Hope. Let it go, Hope. Since 2023, I've held on to that receipt, Diamond. Since 2023, I've held on to that receipt, Diamond.
Sure.
I've allowed you to slander my name in the streets, Diamond. About some money that I never stole, bitch. Because I don't need to steal anything. Y'all have been out here saying that I've been living off of that $11,000, bitch. I have 3 pairs of shoes that I can pull out of my closet right now that are worth $11,000. I have 3 pairs of shoes that I can pull out of my closet right now that are worth $11,000. If y'all think that I've been living on the high horse of $11,000 that I stole from a GoFundMe that I helped to raise money for, you've got to be fucking crazy.
I'm so happy for her.
Diamond is also out here spreading this narrative that for whatever reason, I couldn't raise money for the visibility march, which is why I was fired. No, I was fired, and we already went through this, but since we got to go back, since some of you hoes forget, I was fired because Marissa wanted her new boyfriend, Boy Toy, to become the new face of the march because they had already planned that this was what it was going to be because Marissa couldn't take the fact that a young thing was coming up and making her march better than she ever was making it. That is why. And I made a whole live about it. And Marissa was in the comments. And all these other people were in the comments talking about how Hope was doing the work and Marissa was the problem. Did we forget that this summer? Do I need to run that video back? Diamond? Since that's what I do since I'm a grifter, Diamond. Grifters are constantly asking for money, Diamond. If I'm a grifter, I'm a horrible fucking grifter because, bitch, I'm never asking you hoes for nothing. The last time I asked y'all for money was for my bottom surgery. And hoes were so pressed about me then that y'all barely gave me anything. Y'all are some jealous ass, lame ass, bum ass, old ass bitches.
How many commas? How?
And I have the receipts to prove it. You out here talking about, oh, I stole from India in an Airbnb. What did I steal from India in an Airbnb? Bitch, do you know how many famous friends I have? Do you know how many motherfuckers with money that I have? Do you think that I would be able to have the friends that I have if I was out here stealing from everybody?
Baby.
What could I possibly steal from India in an Airbnb? When I have been, my thing is, by now, don't you think that she would have said something about me stealing? And I don't give a fuck about the age shaming. I said that she's an old ass bitch because part of that is the reason why she's upset. It's only ages if I'm basing it off of nothing outside of her age. But she is upset because she's an older woman who has been trying to do this for years. Being old is not the read. The problem is, and what I am trying to say, is that because she's been trying for so long, she's upset. I would love to get to be her age one day. I want to see it past 35 one day. But trust and believe when I do see it past 35, I'm not going to be hating on a motherfucking 32-year-old. I'm not going to be hating on a 19-year-old. I'm not going to be hating on a 21-year-old. Because we all have our fucking moments. We all have our moments. Y'all sit here and y'all keep trying to play me like I'm something to play with. And the reason why I'm addressing this, you all, is not because I don't have nothing else better to do. I'm addressing this because these girls have spent years trying to assassinate my character. And as y'all can see, I've been sitting on receipts for years.
So she just answered your question, good vibes. She took the when they go low, I go high route. Continued to be dog walked. Continued to be slandered. Continued to be lied on. When she tried to be diplomatic and play nice with the girls, get shoulder to shoulder, get a little chummy with the girls, continued to be fake, backstab, sabotage her. There's nothing left to do. You know, in the words of Marvin Sapp, you know, when you've done all you can, you stand so that you can cuss a bitch the fuck out. Okay? A standing ovation. Okay? You stand. So what you're seeing is years and years and years and years and years of built up tension, of keeping it pretty, keeping it cute. And now the day of reckoning is simply here. And it's well warranted and deserved.
While these hoes have sat in group chats and whispered about me and talked shit about me and told executives not to work with me and told magazines not to put me on the cover and told all of these people not to do any of those things, and y'all are upset and y'all are pressed because I get them anyway. I'm not bragging about my awards because
the reason why it hurts probably at the level that it does for Hope is because some of these girls, like she said, I had personal relationships to y'all. Y'all were at my wedding, in my home, in my sacred space. And for two, when you do a work that is for people and your own people sell you out, yeah, emotions are going to be a little raw. So we should probably applaud Hope for keeping it contained all these years, all this time, all this shit been going on. And she been taking the Michelle Obama route. I think she gets to have a day of reckoning. I think she gets to advocate for herself. She advocates on behalf of everybody else all the motherfucking time. I think she's well within her right to have a moment of silence for herself, to tell everybody else to shut the fuck up while she sounded off, to stand up to her liars and her bullies. I think she's earned that. She's entitled to that. Yeah. And maybe if her followers were as loud against these people, then she wouldn't even need to be. But that's kind of how it always is for a real bitch. A real bitch always has to do it themselves. And then there'll still be somebody who would be telling a real bitch to fall back and critiquing a real bitch. I mean, you're just not going to win for losing. It's at no cost. She got to stand up for herself. She ain't going to get fired. She's self-employed. She's self-made. She's a community activist. Her life is funded by her passion and her community's need for her. Ain't no cost. She the boss.
Oh, advocacy and activism is about the awards. I'm bragging about my awards because despite the fact that y'all hoes have tried to make sure that I don't get into these rooms, bitch, I got into them anyway. Despite the fact that y'all...
Because nobody is applying Hope for not smacking these hoes already. Like, all this been going on, and she ain't put hands and feet. I think the least she can do is cuss a bitch out. You know, Steve Harvey said, girl, that the reason why most people get sick and bent out of shape and die of Alzheimer's and early deaths and early cardiac arrest is because, baby, you baby, cuss that bitch out. Cause, girl, y'all be holding all this shit in, honey. Tearing for the Holy Ghost. Body breaking down, ankle swollen up, bitch. Cuss these hoes out, baby, and get skinny again. Baby, all that excess water storage, girl, is coming from you hoarding, baby, in. All them cuss outs, baby. Cuss outs ought to be disseminated accordingly, baby, okay? I feel happier and healthier than I ever have been when I allow myself also to stand on my business unapologetically, baby. You gotta cuss hoes out, baby. It really does do the body good.
Keep trying to sell this narrative that I'm a horrible person. I'm still getting in the room.
Y'all probably not gonna hear Maddie get into it because it's too tangled. It's too tangled. She got relationships to everybody. It's too convoluted, and Maddie ain't gonna wanna. She ain't gonna put her head in that because it's gonna throw the whole ecosystem off if she does. I mean, now if she don't give a fuck, then you know she can, but more than likely Maddie won't. Especially given that a lot of these girls do good work in the community. Adding her commentary might inflame the situation and just keep the snowballing, you know, like rolling down the hill with high velocity. So I don't even think that Maddie should. That I don't think she should. I think it'll only escalate shit even more.
Y'all are liars, and y'all are horrible fucking bitches, and y'all think that because y'all can deliver a message without yelling and screaming that you're better than me. You're not better than me because you can deliver a message without raising your voice. You're just a bitch who has a more, you are somebody who didn't grow up around a mama that yelled all the motherfucking time, bitch. Y'all want to be the only people at the top. Y'all want to be the only people that are making it. Y'all want to be the only girls that people talk about. Y'all want to be the only bitches that do the work. Y'all want to be all of this shit, and y'all are sitting around talking about me. But Raquel, who the fuck shows up to a motherfucking protest with paparazzi on standby to get your photo op to get the for the write-up? Make it make sense. Don't nobody else find that strange to me? My activism is performative, but this bitch literally shows up with a whole photo crew to get her in the back of a paddy wagon being arrested. And that don't strike y'all as interesting? That's not performative?
Wow, yikes.
That's not performative? You're in quiet luxury getting arrested in the back of a paddy wagon with a photographer strategically placed to get the shot. And that's not performative? But when we asked you to come to our protest the day before, you said no, and then turned around and went with a bunch of white folks to go and do the same thing that I did the day before. With a bunch of white folks. Y'all want to talk about black trans liberation, but then y'all turn around and go and work with these white folks. And y'all think that that's going to get us free. These same white folks that turn around and get their liberation and leave us for dead most of the time. Not all white folks, but a huge handful of those same white queer people that you're out here activating with and doing the gender liberation movement with are the same white folks that leave us for dead when the time comes. You're curating moments, literally. You are literally curating moments, but I'm the bitch that's performative. I'm the bitch that's not doing nothing. There are literally people in my comments saying thank you for paying light bills, for making sure that they got home safe, but I'm performative? Raquel, fuck you, girl. Angelica, you gonna tell everybody about the harms and the transgression that I've caused? But 8 out of 10 bitches will say that you are a horrible person who has done something wrong to them? But hope is the problem? I can't go in a single room and mention your name and people don't have a fucking problem. Everybody got a story about how you've done something to them. The bitches that don't like me are saying, oh, I don't like Hope because she made a video. But bitch, what did I do to you? Okay, you don't like the way I delivered a piece of information, but what did I do to you? And then it's crickets. I'm not going to. For the most part, y'all. I'm done here. I presented the receipts so that the next time Diamond mentions that I stole some money, y'all can tell her, no, bitch, we saw the receipt. She didn't steal it. Sorry. From the lawyer. The same lawyer who got on Twitter is the same lawyer who I just showed y'all the screenshot of, who was apologizing to me for the confusion. Y'all saw that, right? Right?
Indeed, we saw it. Loud, live, and in color, baby.
She apologized to me for the confusion.
Indeed.
Because GoFundMe made that money available. You know why? Because Hope never touched it. Because Hope did not find anybody from that family that I thought was trustworthy. And so guess what? It sat there. And when the lawyer called GoFundMe to have that money arranged to be given, they were able to get that money with no motherfucking problem, which is the reason that the lawyer didn't prosecute me like they said that they were going to do. Because when it comes down to the law don't give a fuck that I'm Hope Giselle. The law doesn't care that I'm a transgender activist. The law doesn't care about any of that shit. The law just says you broke the law, and that's a federal crime. So if this money doesn't show up the way where you said it's going to show up at, we're locking you the fuck up. And guess where the money was? Right where I said it was, at the GoFundMe headquarters. Diamond. With the receipts to match it, Diamond. I would love for somebody to point me in the direction of where I stole from India. I don't need to steal from nobody, bitch. Around the time that I met India, I was making my own money, and it was good money. I didn't need to steal from nobody. I've never had to steal. I've never had to kill. I've never had to assassinate anybody else's character to make myself look better than I am. I've been Hope Giselle. I'm going to continue to be Hope Giselle. And what I'm realizing right now is that this is the storm before my blessing. Every single time I'm getting ready to level up and do something major and amazing and something great and beautiful is about to happen in my life, I got to go through it with you bitches. So thank you. Thank you for this thunderstorm. Thank you for washing all of this shit away, because whatever email I'm about to get, whatever phone call I'm about to get, whoever I'm about to run into randomly, I thank y'all so much for clearing my mind right before it comes. Y'all wanted to know about my husband? There you go. Y'all wanted to know about the GoFundMe? There you go. Y'all wanted to know about the bullshit ass stealing? There you go. Angelica just making up shit because she want to be a part of the motherfucking bullshit. And I'm still over here defending her. Go to the gay magazine comments. And I'm still over here agreeing with the fact that Angelica deserved to be heard. But this is how they do me, though. This is how they do me. Go to the gay magazine comments. On India's video, and you'll see. Look at my last video. I still made space to talk about the fact that people ignored Angelica. But I'm the problem. How is the girl that's going up for everybody, even the girls that don't fuck with her, the problem? And that's why you bitches are mad. Never again will y'all get me to go against Madison. Never again will y'all get me to go against my true people and my true circle. Never again will, never again. Never again. If I'm gonna have beef with a bitch, it's gonna be because I have beef with a bitch. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I work too hard. I do too much for this community. Even the girls that don't like me, I bust my ass to make sure that they have a space in this. And every time I turn around, somebody's telling me about how y'all are throwing dirt on my name and trying to make me seem like I'm the most worst person in the world. And never again.
Never. Never. Mean it, Hope. Never.
And never again.
Never. Mean it.
Will I let y'all bring me back to these spaces? I'm really going to try my best from this point on out for the rest of the years that I have left on this earth, I'm really going to try to pay you bitches dust. Because exuding this much energy and giving you hoes a storyline, because that's really what y'all want. Angelica, you haven't had a storyline since Pose. Oh. You haven't had a real storyline since Ryan Murphy let your ass go. And I've never seen somebody fumble the bag more than I've seen you fumble the bag. You had Emma motherfucking what that bitch name is? Emma Roberts. You had her by the pussy. You had Emma Roberts by the pussy. She admitted to calling you a nigga. And instead of you capitalizing on that and using her money to promote trans tech and all of the other things that you have going on for black trans people, you decided that you were just going to get on there and just willy-nilly. Bitch, if I had Emma Roberts by the pussy admitting to calling me a nigga, oh, you gonna pay me for it, sis. You let that white girl call you a nigga, admit to calling you a nigga, give you a fake apology, and then disappear back into obscurity, and then tell her auntie, that black bitch over there, don't book her no more. What? How? How do you fumble a bag that big? You didn't get Ryan, but you got Emma. I would have drugged that bitch to every red carpet. I would have drugged her to every fundraising event until I got sick of holding over her head that she was a racist. And in the midst of all of those things, I would have then collected all of the money that I needed for my organization, for the black trans community, and I would have made that whole commit to giving back to all of the black and brown trans people. But this wasn't about black and brown trans people. This wasn't about you being called a man or a nigga or whatever the fuck she called you. This is about Angelica Ross trying to get back on top by using scandal the way that you're doing right now. Everybody wants Hope to calm down, but why y'all don't be telling these bitches to calm down?
That part.
Everybody wants Hope to stop throwing. Y'all want me to stop emptying the clip. But these hoes are over here in the comments cackling and kikiing, and I know y'all see it. But ain't nobody over there telling them, hey.
That part.
Y'all got all of this smoke for me. Y'all are trying to get me to calm down, but these hoes have been kikiing in y'all circles for years, and none of y'all have stood up for me. I always have to stand up for myself. And so this is me standing up for myself, but this time I'm presenting all the receipts so that a bitch gonna have to try real motherfucking hard.
I just said it, baby. Let me tell you, baby, I'm living the master class of real nigga syndrome. Okay, baby. And it's just so crazy how for every frequency of consciousness, you know, the reason why a lot of us, quote unquote, live the same lives, be like, damn, bitch, all of us, yeah, because each level of consciousness comes with the same set of principles. And this is why you can map it out. What shit gonna look like, what it gives, you know, it like the back of your hand when you done went and lived down those streets, honey. When you done live in the neighborhood, you done dwelled in the neighborhood of consciousness. This is why so many of us live the same lives. It's consciousness. It's the same principles. I just said that shit. A real bitch always gonna have to stand on their own. All you gonna have is yourself. You can save 1,000 motherfucking people. Maybe out of them 1,000 people, 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers might be at the foot of your cross on reckoning day. But ultimately, you gonna always have to peel your motherfucking self up off that motherfucking cross. You gonna have to pull them daggers and knives and swords out of your own motherfucking back. And that's the life of each empath, is taking care of everybody else's wounds while also having to treat your own. The very same people who you've come to save are not the people who are going to be saving you. Every now and again, though, you know, a empath will luck up. and get a few good people. And it will be a few. Empaths and super matured, super evolved empaths, they don't have large system of support. And it's really because, I mean, Spirit gave us an abundance of it. So it's really not required that we have a lot of community, but we do get blessed here and there. Every now and again, you know, life will throw you good partner, good girlfriend, good homeboy, you know, you have children who will love you. But even with them, ultimately, it'll still just be you. But if you keep going, you learn to become okay with that. And you actually learn to feel really proud and really turned on and get to realize just how incredibly blessed you are that the universe, that the unseen forces of creation gave you so much all in one little single-celled organism. That Spirit almost put everything in that one single-celled organism. My God. Oh, that's an abundance that comes with its fair share of headaches, side effects. But on the other side, Jesus, to be that blessed, to come into the world with so much to give and to give it. Come rain, hail, sunshine, sleet, or snow. To be blessed with so much to give and to give it. To give it. The power in giving it. Yeah. Heaven is going to open its doors. Such a great destiny to have in all actuality. I used to feel cursed too. I don't think that Hope feels cursed. I know that she's just emoting and she's just having a moment. And she needs this moment in order to come into the next moment. She's very aware deep down that all this is for the greater of her good. She knows God's is clearing it. And she's clearing it too. And I think she's doing it pretty righteously. Is she doing it perfectly? No. We ain't gonna be whipping nobody's ass, Hope, okay? But for the most part, she's emoting well too. But what a blessing to be somebody with so much to give and to give it. Baby, it's a lot of people in the world who ain't got nothing. And to realize that you have it all. You have it all to give. That is beautiful. It's beautiful. It really is. I've come to understand how beautiful it is. I enjoy it myself now. I enjoy my own overflow.
When y'all go back to the drawing board, you're going to have to wake up real early and try real hard to defame my character again. And now I know.
She did a good vibes. That's why Angelica attended her wedding. She thought they were really friends. And that's the thing about saving people, right? The thing about being a superhero, right? And being a person who radiates love and like you really love people, that foundationally comes with you seeing the best in people and you holding this belief that people are inherently good. They just get off track through disenfranchisement, through trauma, through abuse, through being taught wrong, being demonstrated wrong, you know, but that people are inherently good. And so you really be in the business of giving people a fair chance. You really be in the business of expecting and thinking that, yeah, that good is really in people. You know, people just need a few hugs and some love and some resources, and, you know, the best can be brought out. And, you know, people do need all those things. But the thing about salvation is that it also has to be chosen. And it has to be self-activated by the individual. So a lost, broken soul can have all the tools, but if they never utilize them, then those tools just end up as moot objects, as muted objects, you know? So all Hope can do is be who she is and fight her fight and live in her truth and be proud of herself for not allowing this world to rot her, and learn about what her anointing, about the positions that her anointing will put her in, and for her to remind herself that even though these hoes are going to blame her, even though these hoes are going to direct their low vibrational foolishness onto her, for her to remind herself deep down that it's not about me. I know you're really in a war with yourself. And it's just easier to make me the villain, you know, because I'm the person that's reflecting back to you the things that are calling you to a higher ground. Or I'm the person that's holding the things that you think you are entitled to. So I will become the villain. But all wise and informed people know that the way that people treat them isn't really about them. It's not. It's not. And that takes the bitterness off of it. It takes how personal it feels off of it. That's why Christ turned to his persecutors and said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. These ignorant ass motherfucking hoes and heathens. They don't know what the fuck they do. Forgive them, niggas. Because we both know that I can call in a legion of angels to come and peel me up off this motherfucking wood and whip their motherfucking ass and open up a goddamn hole the size of the Atlantic Ocean and swallow up half the motherfucking earth in the blink of a goddamn eye. But I ain't gonna do that. Cause you know what? When they go low instead, bitch, I'm gonna go high. I'm gonna go straight to heaven, in fact. All wise people know that the betrayal, the backstabbing, the insincerity, the backhandedness, the manipulation. That's exactly what the good book said. That's what, you know, or whatever the Bible said. You know, but all wise, informed people know it ain't about them. It ain't about them. And literally, like, people be like, CTV, you be glowing. And it's because I'm in it. I'm at the height of my understanding. I'm at the height of who I am. I'm at it's not the height of heights, but I'm at another pivot. And I understand it. And I ain't got no resistance in me. I understand. And I've come, baby, to testify to the truth. I'm a witness. I'm a witness. And I understand what I come with. It ain't personal no more. And I ain't got no fear, so can't nothing stop me from bearing witness, from standing on principle, standing on truth. No matter how unpopular it makes me, it ain't about me. And these hoes who making it about me, it ain't about them either. It's only about the truth. So come hell or high water, baby. Same shit, different day. Same shit, different day.
Now, I know that I have to be even more selective with who I call.
I don't know about that, Sue. I'm still wrestling with that too. But, you know, I didn't say people are, in fact. I'm just saying that a lot of good people, because a lot of people be looking at like good people and be like, how you let these hoes around you, or how you keep getting played, how you keep getting portrayed, how you keep getting cheated on, how you keep ending up with the wrong people. And it's because really good-hearted people hold a really positive attitude toward general humanity. And that's what, unfortunately, a lot of bad people prey off of, is that open door. Because this is the thing, on an unconscious level, we all project, right? Like if you are a scandalous, manipulative, opportunistic person, you side-eye everybody else in your life because you think what's in you is also in them too. So you never trust nobody because you know you can't be trusted. The same thing happens invertedly for good people. If you're a good person and you know that you integral and you are a safe space and you would do the right thing, if somebody was kind to you or nice to you, you think other people are like that. And so you may trust them in ways that you know you can be trusted. And they may end up defiling you. You may put them in positions that you know you would do right in if the shoe was on the other foot. But those people may, in fact, take advantage of you instead. Everybody projects. So that's why the scriptures say something equivalent like, to the good, all things are good. And to the bad, all things are bad. To the wicked, all things are wicked. To the perverse, all things are perverse. To the loving, all things are loving. People look or expect from the world what's inside of them. And that becomes what they see outwardly. So I do think that she really believed that these girls were her sisters. And she's mature enough to know that because of the trans and Black intersection that she will still fight for them. But because they're terrible people personally, she ain't got to fuck with them on a personal level.
A friend and who I call family. Because some of y'all are not friends or family. You're just around to see the downfall of hope. And I'm not gonna let y'all do that no more. I have an amazing life. I have an amazing husband. It ain't always sweet. It ain't always gravy. I'm not saying that I can't fall from grace. I'm not saying I'm gonna always have it. But right now, the good Lord, my ancestors, my spirit, and the way that I move through life provides for me to be able to live a life that's more than comfortable. And I don't want nothing that's not for me. I was worried about the fact that making these videos was going to get me barred. I was worried about the fact that making these videos was going to have people who were looking at me and deals that I was trying to broker. I'm still worried, if I'm honest, about the fact that, like, there's a deal that I really want to go through. And I'm afraid that that organization is going to look at these videos and be like, I'm sorry, Hope, we can't do that. And that's okay.
You win?
Because at least now, I know that the same people that made that last video circulate, y'all gonna make this one circulate so that everybody can know that these bitches are liars. So that everybody will know that y'all ain't do shit but join the Bitter Bitch Link Up Club.
And that's the thing, Sue. Sue says, yep, I used to be like that. And then I saw the worst of humanity over and over. I trust no one, honestly. It doesn't take much for a decent person to turn into an asshole. Instead of turning into an asshole, my alternative is stay the fuck away from the world. Like, unless I'm out there on assignment, like, I'm gonna live my gift. You know, I'm gonna let this light of mine shine. But baby, I stay to myself. I stay with my tribe, and anybody trying to get close, I take my precious time with. And you know, but ultimately, you know, like, cause the world can turn you into that. It can. If you keep looking at the people if you keep looking at them. You have to look at the mission. You have to look at the mission. You have to look at your mission statement, which is in your soul, in your heart. And just reminded of that, and you live from that. And you pay the people no mind. Expect the people to be a fool. Expect them to cut a rug. And yeah, because broken people going to behave brokenly. You know, like that's to be expected. You know, a wounded person gonna act wounded, you know. So you just gotta know who you are and also afford yourself a piece of the sweet pie. Find your sweet spot, give yourself an opportunity to be loved as well. Treat yourself to the things that money can't buy, and sometimes treat yourself to what the hell money can buy too, honey. Get you a good old wig, honey. Get them bundles, bitch. Get it all, honey. You know, but it's really just about coming into real total alignment with yourself. Once you're there, I mean, the rest of it kind of just really falls by the wayside, you know. But people will always portray you, you know. It takes a lot to ascend. It takes a lot of self-will. It takes a lot of humility. And if you are a ascended person, ultimately, like, that's what other people unconsciously know that you're calling them to do too. And it's going to be reflected in your boundaries. It's going to be reflected in your self-respect. Everything about you is going to be calling for another person to come the fuck up instead of you having to come the fuck down. And some people will attempt that climb, and other people will become adverse toward that child. And it just gets messy. It just gets messy. The life of a good person is very socially complicated. You would think logically that 1 + 1 = 2, right? Oh, like, you know, like good people going surrounded by good people. But baby, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's like it's like it's like living inside of a mental asylum. It's nuts. But once you find you, the rest of it becomes okay. It's all okay. I encourage you all to watch Soul. It's a Pixar movie that just came out. It's real good. Real good. Real touching. Real sweet reminder of how simple life can be, regardless of all that's going on. And that a part of all that's going on is the joy of it too. You know, like Iyanla said something very brilliant. She said, what did she say? Iyanla Benzant? How she said she avoids making other people's bullshit her own is kind of like my approach to life now in general. But when Charlamagne had asked her, like, why we don't ever see you like just crying and breaking down, these people be going through it around you and they be, you know, just falling into your arms. She'd be like, because I'm the messenger. My job isn't to connect to their distress and their abandonment and all of that. She said, I'm just a messenger. I stay out of it emotionally. And that's what I do now in life in general. You know, I use my emotions. My emotions simply communicate things to me, but I don't create narratives from them anymore. You know, like if I'm upset, that's a conversation that my consciousness is trying to have with me about whatever it is that we need to get to the bottom of. If I'm happy, that's data, that's information. So, you know, but if you stay away from using your emotions to create narratives and you just use your emotions just as that, you allow them to be energy, and energy that holds conversation. For every emotion, you can have a conversation with that emotion. There's information in that emotion. But stay away from the storytelling. Stay away. Stay away from letting your emotions tell you stories, because your emotions, yeah, it'll mislead your mind if you misuse your emotions that way. So, I know it is what it is. But I am going to let the live end here, because we've been here for 3.5 hours. I said in Love and Light to Hope, not surprised all this is going down under a retrograde, because a retrograde unearths every fucking, I think we're going to be in a retrograde until October or November. It's been a long retrograde. So this is on theme for retrograde. But Hope seems to get it. She seems to kind of understand like what this is about. She's going to transmute this into gold and wisdom. And I hope that Angelica and all the rest of them, you know, I mean, I hope that they can resolve all this shit collectively as well. This is a lot. Seems like a lot of shit have been going on. You know, I hope the girls can get it together, because they all are very talented and they all are blessed to be able to be visible trans women in a time like this. And we really do need more unity than not. And I hope that even if they can't resolve their personal issues on the personal front, I hope that they're all nonetheless willing to do the work together for the sake of the community. So they don't got to be best friends. They don't even got to like each other. But hopefully the mess can stay down. And when it's time to get on the field, you know, where it really counts, they can all still agree to do that, because it is bigger than all of them. It's bigger than all of us. None of us are bigger than the program. So that was that, you guys. A lot has gone down today alone. Well, yesterday technically, because it's 1:30 where I am. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B have dragged the living shit out of each other. Girl, wigs are off. All hands are on deck. I will be gathering the things and coming back to you guys probably in the morning or mid-afternoon, so we can gather all the slander, baby, because it's some hoes in this house. But baby, based upon the little bit I saw while I was up here, girl, it might be some lawsuits coming in the house too, bitch, because baby, it's going down. If you guys enjoyed yourself, thumbs up the video, please subscribe and share the stream out. And you can always donate to the platform, of course, at Cash App $Consciouztv, because the Kane just be working his ass off, girl. The fuck, y'all don't see how the Kane just be glowing for y'all, vibrating high for y'all, commentating for y'all, teaching, bringing the tea, preaching the whole nine. And I provide community, because what comes with me is the rest of the conscious crew, girl, you know. So we got family over here, baby. I mean, it's a thing, child. We got a new camera, child. We got fresh light, and girl, I mean, you know, we just over here working. We just working. Okay, so if you just love that the cane works, baby, and provides, you know, you can show some love to the Cash App $Consciouztv and or PayPal.me/ConsciouzTV. Of course, my street committee, I could be nothing without you guys. Thank you so much. Andrew, if you're in the chat, thank you for the tea you were sending me in the DMs. Tea Goddess, thank you so much. Rumors and Tea, thank you for today's live stream. If it wasn't for you, this would not have happened. I really do need this, because y'all, I am literally one person. So it's so much content that's taking place. There's so much shit going down by the fucking hour. I really appreciate y'all, you know, sending me the things, honey, okay? And send me the things, honey, okay? Because I don't see everything. I don't catch everything. So shout out to you guys. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys later. Good night. Bye.